Oh, okay, okay. I did not forget how to stream. Okay, that's good to know. Hello everyone. Hello. It's been a while. I know I streamed last week, but it felt like I didn't. So, yeah. Let's hang on. Let me fix my. No, there we go. There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, hello everyone. Hello again. Sorry about the wait. I didn't realize that setting up my stream would take a little longer today. Granted, I did start eating lunch at like 3 o'clock, so I was late regardless. But yeah, setup was took a little bit long today because I was trying to dig everything out from where I put everything away. But yeah, as the title suggests, I'll be talking about my trip to Japan, or rather, the trip that I was in when I was in Japan 2 weeks ago. I meant to do this last week and the week before that, or what date is it anyways? Okay. So I came back on the 22nd. I skipped the week of streaming because I was so dead tired. And then last week, I did stream a little bit of Code Vein, but I did not talk much about my trip. So that's what I'll be doing today. 3 weeks ago. Yeah, 3 weeks ago or something like that. I was in Japan. And, I was on vacation in Japan, and I had a really good time there. So today's stream is pretty much just showing off everything I've kind of gotten in Japan, talking about my trip. It'll be like a mixture of talking about... it's mostly about all the stuff that I bought. But yeah, today's stream is late, if only because I was trying to find something that I bought, but I have no idea where I put it. I still have not found it, so I'm kind of... I feel like I might have accidentally put it with the stuff I gave to my cousins, so I'll have to ask them later, after stream. But yeah, let's switch over to this screen here. Oh geez, that quality. Anyways, this is my... Oh shit. I should have moved my keyboard. Give me a sec, guys. Let me move. Yes. There we go. There we go. That. Alright, I don't need my keyboard for the stream, so I'll put it on the side here. Sorry if the... What do you call it? My... My... What the hell was I saying? Where even is my... Oh shit, I don't have background music in this one. Let me... How do I add it? I was like, where the hell's my background music? And then I realized I didn't have it added here. My bad, team. I forgot how to add the audio stuff here. Should I... Why did I... Oh, you know what? I think... Media source... Add existing Zatsu BGM. There we go. Properties. Loop. Okay, all good there. Alright. Let's mute that hand cam. Not that it matters because you don't hear anything from there. Anyways. Alright. Hand cam stream. Hello everyone. Hello. Sorry about the quality on my camera. That is to say, my phone. I think it's because the website I'm using to get this hand cam stream working is a little bit wonky. So yeah, let's see. Where should we start off? Hello. It's finally nice to be able to see or well, I guess you could say, you know, have some sort of movement on screen, I guess. This is me. Hello, everyone. Hello. Yeah, so... This is my desk mat, Lil Xiaohei. I bought this off Taobao, and it's probably the best purchase I've ever had in my life because it not only matches my room, the color scheme, but it's very nice and very, you know, very, very nice. Anyways, oh god, it's so awkward. I feel it's a different experience with Handcam streams. I'll say that much. But yeah, as you can see as you saw by my keyboard setup earlier, right here, I am currently using a Razer Huntsman as my keyboard. I originally bought this when it was on sale because at the time when I bought it, I needed basically an entire new setup because I was moving from a laptop setup to a desktop setup and I had like nothing to my name. So I bought this when it was on sale, and I don't really need the whole Razer shebang and all that, but I like the backlight, and I mean, it works well enough for me, so I have no complaints, right? I did change the keycaps out, so now it has this like cute green banana scheme. I do have another keycap set, space themed, and it is purple. It does not match my room at all like this keyboard, but it's cute, and that's what matters, I think. But yeah, I pretty much, for my peripherals, I do have basically a Razer setup, because I bought that and then the Razer Basilisk when it was on sale. So I really like this mouse. It is, not only is it wireless, with the wireless charging dock, or sorry, not wireless charging dock, but it has a charging dock. But I like how large it is and how, you know, it really fits my hand. And, you know, the RGB is a bonus as well. But yeah, so yeah, let's get started with the Japan haul. I'm gonna be have to moving around a lot because everything is on my bed behind me. I have nothing on my desk right now, except this guy. He is my support stuffed animal. I usually keep that guy on my lap when I am at my desk, so you know, just to have something to hang on to, you know. But yeah, so let's start with what should I start with? Merch, skincare. I have a lot of stuff on the back of on my desk, so let's go with I guess I'll just show off all my merch first, and then we can go to skincare. Or should I do skincare first? Skincare is right there. Skincare is within reach. Maybe I'll do skincare first. Okay, let me grab everything. 1 second, guys. Alright, and yeah, this is also the headphones I use, the HyperX. These ones I got as a gift from my brother, and I've kind of just been using it ever since. So, you know, they're pretty decent headphones. I have no complaints about it. They did used to have a, what do you call it? The headphones mic, but that thing broke on me, which is why I ended up getting an actual actual microphone. You know, yeah. Alright, let me just go grab everything first, and then I will be right back. Okay. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Okay. Okay. I think I got it. I think I got it, guys. Okay. So. Oh boy. I have a lot of stuff on my desk. So. Just. Alright. So, I guess we'll start off with. You know what? We'll go in order of skincare items that I have. So, like how you would go along in a normal skincare routine, I guess. So I guess I will start with. I mean, I think probably this thing. This thing? I don't know if you can see it well because the lighting in my room is kind of garbage. So sorry about that, but yeah. So this is one of the first things I bought. It's the Dalba First Spray Serum. So this is I actually have not been using this yet, because my skin has not been in the best condition as of lately. So I've been waiting for it to just kind of clear up before I use any of my new skincare that I bought. Is there a way for me to... Sorry, my mic is in a really weird position right now. I kind of wish my microphone arm was longer, but I don't... we make do with what we have, right? So anyways, can I fix this lighting by any chance? It's kind of not great. Let me see if I think I have a mirror. Is so scuffed. I am so sorry. But at this point, there's no point. This just happened. I guess. So let's see if I can. Do I have something I can put it on? Let's see. You know what? I think that works. I think it works. It helps a little bit, I think. Anyways, the studio light that I have there. Let me put this over here. This over here too. Clear the space. Nice and clean. There we go. Alright. Alright. Alright, so let's get this party started. Oh boy. Anyways, yeah, so in terms of skincare, this is probably the first thing that I... Not really the first thing, but I kind of bought this one on a whim. One of the YouTubers that I watched, they've been speaking a lot about this brand Dalba. So I got really curious because this is something that I can't really find here in Canada. But yeah, this is the First Spray Serum. It's kind of like a first step once you get out of the shower kind of thing, or once you finish doing your washing your face with cleanser and whatnot. Actually, I probably should have started with the cleansers. Anyways, I'm already here, so might as well just do this one. But yeah, this is like a first step spray. As a disclaimer, I have not used most of the skincare that I've bought from Japan, mostly because my skin, ever since coming back, it's been kind of struggling. So I haven't really touched any of the skincare that I bought yet, because I've just been kind of waiting for my skin to clear up in the meantime, before I touched any of this and added anything new to my skincare routine, or tried something new on my skin that I'm not entirely sure how it will react. But yeah, so this Dalba First Spray Serum, I did try this one a little bit, but then I had to stop because my skin was not in the greatest condition. So I didn't want to introduce anything completely new to my skin before it kind of, you know, calmed down and cleared up, right? So the Dalba First Spray Serum, it's... sorry for that video quality, it's kind of shitty, oh my god. I wish this the quality would be better, but I don't think I can fix that as of right now. Maybe? Actually, let me take a look at the settings on this. Anyways, yeah, I don't think I can do anything about that, so... sorry you're stuck with shitty quality. But yeah, so this is the Dalba First Spray Serum. I did try this a little bit, as I said before, and it's a really, really nice spray serum mist thing. So my normal skincare routine is more or less, I only use cleanser, toner, and moisturizer. That's pretty much it, with the occasional eye cream as well. But I wanted to try this because one of the YouTubers that I watched, they spoke really good things about Dalba, so I was always kind of curious about this brand. And you know, when I saw this in stores, I thought to myself, you know, why not just give it a shot, right? It's just a spray serum, something that you can just, you know, spritz on right before you put on your toner. Yeah, it has a really, really fine mist, which I really, really like. But at the same time, I think it's a little too fine that when I spray it, it feels like nothing gets on my skin. I don't know if it's because I'm not just putting enough or if it's something else, but, you know, I think I just have to use this a little bit more before I can make any final decisions in regards to it. So, yeah. But all in all, my personal thoughts on this is that it's a nice mist, but it's not something that I think I'll really ever need. Because I don't know how much difference it'll make to my skin, so... you know, it is what it is, right? Anyways, next step. Let's go back one step to the cleansers that I have. I think these are the only... no, wait, I have this one too. There we go. And then... sorry about this, but I kind of shoved them all in the same box to save space on my way back from Japan. Because the Suisai ones came in... oh boy. Oh boy. But yeah, so... I guess I'll talk about these ones first. Or... yeah. I'll talk about these little guys first. So these little guys, they are powder washes. They are... so for powder washes, as far as I'm aware of, they're like really gentle exfoliating cleansers. And in Japan, powder washes, their most famous one would be this one here, the little... here, I'll show you here. The Suisai capsules. So these ones, they are... is there a way to focus the camera more or no? I don't think there is. But yeah, anyways, it says here Suisai Beauty Clear Powder Wash. So they are just little capsules filled with like powder cleanser. And the powder cleansers, they are very good for travel. They're like good travel size. Like the look at how big it is compared to like something like a full-size bottle of cleanser. You know? But yeah, the powder washes are something that I really enjoyed while I was in Japan. I used the Suisai ones in the morning because the cleanser that I was using that I brought with me, I kind of just left that one in the shower, so I just wanted to have something on the kitchen, on the bathroom sink when I wake up in the morning, so I don't have to go reach into the shower every single time that I wash my face in the morning. So I was using the Suisai ones, and I did try it last year because my soon-to-be sister-in-law, she had these ones when she went to Japan last year, and she gave me a couple to sample because I completely forgot to like look into it last year when I was there. So, but I was always kind of curious about this brand because I hear a lot of really good things about it. I know a lot of people like the Suisai cleansers. So they're really gentle exfoliants basically for the powder washes. So I'm no skincare expert, so please don't take my words as like law basically. But yeah, as far as I'm aware of, these Suisai, or well, powder cleansers in general, they are really gentle exfoliating cleansers. So they kind of or at least for the Suisai ones, I have actually not used this Funko one yet. I bought this one when I was in Cosme in Harajuku, the main store in Cosme. I was walking by, and you know, a lot of people, they know this brand Funko. They have a really good, I think it was an oil cleanser. I don't have it with me because I obviously did not buy it, and because I really don't have a reason to use oil cleansers. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't like the feeling of oil cleansers, mainly because my own personal skin is like oil. It's like oily combo skin. But yeah, oil cleansers, people who wear makeup, which I don't actually wear, they tend to help break down the makeup particles more. Which is why people, you know, use oil cleansers. For me, I have no use for it, but I hear that the Funko oil cleanser is really good and really popular. But when I was in Cosme in Harajuku, their main store, I was walking through like pretty much every single aisle, and when we got to the Funko section, my sister-in-law of course got the oil cleanser from them. But I saw this powder wash cleanser and I was really curious about it because I wanted to kind of compare the Suisai and then this powder wash that I've actually never heard of or seen before. Because prior to my trip to Japan, I've only ever known Suisai for doing their powder washes. Insanely popular, and they do have, I think, 3 different kinds. This one I have is I think it's the regular version. Yeah, so they have this blue one, which is the regular version, and then they have a gold one, which is the more hydrating one. The black one is for like pore cleansing specifically, and I kind of wish I got that one because I'm kind of curious about it. But yeah, when I use the Suisai cleansers, they don't leave my skin feeling tight, like how some cleansers do after you wash your face, which I kind of really liked. Of course, you still have to put on like the rest of your skincare routine, right? But I don't know. The thing about the Suisai one is that they left my skin feeling really smooth. And also it just does not feel tight, so it gives me some little bit of time to like run to my room and put on my skincare. Oh yeah, by the way, I leave my skincare in my room because I live with my parents, so the bathroom is kind of like filled with a bunch of stuff and I have no space for my skincare there, so I just do all my skincare in my room, right? Yeah, so I actually have not tested out the Funko what's the name for this? The powder wash. I completely forgot my words. Yeah, I have not tested this one out yet. I am very curious to do so, so I might do this Not anytime soon, I think. I don't want to save these for if I ever need to go somewhere. I can just, have them with me, no problems, no need to bring something large like this. Yeah, so anyways, maybe should I show you what I'm currently using? If you guys hear my squeaky ass chair, don't worry about it. Yeah, so in Canada, it's really hard for me to come across like decent priced Asian skincare, which I enjoy more than anything else. So, being able to stock up on the stuff when I was in Japan is really, really nice because I managed to buy a lot of things, and most of it is stuff I have not ever used before, but it's something I've always kind of been curious about or interested in. So, I'm glad that I was able to get my hands on this stuff and try and be able to, try it out and see if I really do like it for like a really decent and reasonable price, right? So, anyways, yeah, right now, my current skincare routine, I usually use, sorry, this is like my empty right now. Or like mostly empty. I did empty it out the other day because I was trying to like move everything. I'm gonna recycle this bottle to use for my shampoo that I bought, which I will be showing you later on down the stream. But yeah, so this is in North America, specifically in Canada. When I go to Sephora, I've found that this is the cleanser that I've really enjoyed because it does not, again, leave my skin feeling tight after I wash it, and it just feels a lot better than most of the other cleansers that I've came across. So, Philosophy's Purity One Step Facial Cleanser with Metal Foam Seed Oil. I really enjoy this because it just has a really nice feel on the skin when I use it. And it's not like drying, and it's just good. I feel like it's a good cleanser for a decent price, especially, a good cleanser for people with oily or combo-based skin. And it's pretty decent price too, especially this bulk size bottle, which comes with like 650 milliliters. Can you see that? 22 fluid ounces. So Purity, this is the only brand that I've seen that does a really large bargain size. Look at how it's the size of my palm. A bargain size cleanser that they sell to you, basically a refill. Because something like this, how much big is this? 170 grams. I don't know how much that is. Oh, 160 mils. So normal size cleansers like this one, 160 milliliters for a full size. This one, roughly the same size like this, but it comes with 650 mils. Pretty good, right? And it's a pretty decent price, especially for like Sephora too. I think this bottle itself, it is like $60 for this big full size bottle, but considering how something like this full size on its own for like 60 milliliters is usually like $50 or something for like the really good stuff, this is basically a steal. But yeah, this is the one that I found that I have been using pretty often. Well, I am probably going to repurchase this one when I, finish all my other cleansers that I have. But for now, because I am trying to use up everything that I have gotten over the past year or so, I'll have to put this one on the back burner until I can clear up my skincare shelf. But yeah, and then this one, I think I talked about this one before, the Malin and Goetz brand. this one I got as a gift, and I am just currently trying to finish using it. This one comes with the gift set that I got last year for Christmas. Came with this cleanser, this moisturizer, and then one of those like foaming deep cleanse ones. So it's similar to this one, the Kiana rice pack. It's similar. It's like a wash off mask, the other one. But yeah, I've been using this one. It's not a bad cleanser. It doesn't leave my skin as dry. Yeah, it's like okay. It's a really nice cleanser, but it's not something that I think I would find myself repurchasing. But it did. This one is, I am assuming, they're full size, and it does come with 236 milliliters. I think I remember searching it up. It's like $40 for this though, just on its own. So, you know, getting this one as a gift, it's really nice, but it's not something I think I would repurchase. But it is a nice cleanser. I will give them that. Grapefruit, good for exfoliation, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, gently foaming and formulated for everybody, everyday use. Yeah, it's like a deep, gentle cleanser, grapefruit. But yeah, I don't think I would really repurchase this or go, because it's kind of, they don't offer this in Sephora, I think. And, I'm not going out of my way just to like order it offline, right? That's not appealing to me. As for this one, I am not a fan of this moisturizer. But because I have it, I might as well use it, right? This one is a little bit more on the oilier side. Their vitamin E face moisturizer. It's on the oilier side, and as someone with combo and oily skin that tends to like be oily in the T-zone area, this is not really an ideal cleanser for me. I mean, an ideal moisturizer for me to use. I am almost done it. I think I only have like about this much left. But yeah, I don't like this this moisturizer. And then of course, CeraVe. A very, very basic moisturizing cream. I bought this bulk size from Costco that comes in the 2-pack. 453 grams. Very, very good. It's a nice, very simple, basic moisturizer, and while it is a little bit on the heavy and slightly oilier side for me at least, it's a good cleanser with no additional random additives. It's just your very basic moisturizer. And, the fact that it comes in bulk size, what more can I ask for? I don't really like buying the little moisturizers that are from like, okay, so like when you go to the the makeup stores like Sephora, Olive Young, Cosme, whatever, a lot of the moisturizers, at least in North America, they are about like $50 for like 50 mils, and that's not really ideal, but those are, they do tend to be the better ones that do also suit my skin. So it's either spend $50 or buy this giant tub for God knows how much it is. That comes also in a 2-pack. And, I don't, and my skincare routine is like super simple, right? I don't have a lot of things to put in it, and I think my skin's doing pretty good. I hope it stays that way. But yeah, it's not the best moisturizer out there, but it is the most simple one, and I know it's not something that's going to like make me break out, right? So I really can't ask for anything more, and it is hydrating, so I'm not complaining, right? Anyways, let me put this stuff away so I can clear my desk. By the way, these little spatulas. This one I got when my sister-in-law from I think 2 years ago, she gifted me a honey ceramide moisturizer, and it came with this little one. This little spatula, which I've just kind of been using ever since to like just scoop things out of my moisturizer tubs, because it's a lot more hygienic that way, right? So, you know, if you have something like moisturizer in a tub, I recommend getting a spatula, because, you know, a lot more hygienic. You don't have to keep double dipping your hands whenever and whatnot, and getting like, you know, mixing up the germs and bacteria, and you know, this is how you prevent, you know, your from getting breakouts, right? On a side note, Japan, I think they do have a lot of like really cheap nail oil. But I've kind of just been using this one that I got off of Amazon. It's like a nice large bottle, and you know, it's fast absorbing, fast drying. And you know, pretty moisturizing, I would say. It is taking me I got this one last year or something like that, and you know, I'm not even close to done yet. I have about this much left. You can't really see it right now because every time I turn the bottle, it's gonna, you know. But anyways, yeah, I have about this much left. So, which is why I didn't buy any nail care when I was in Japan, because I already have this and I am trying to finish it. And it is going to, you know, take me a while too, right? But yeah, that's just a side note. Okay. Drink some water. God, my throat dying. I forgot what it's like to talk so much. Oh my god. It's not like I haven't also been doing any like vocal prep work, so my voice is like struggling right now. My throat. But yeah. Anyways, the next thing. This cleanser. This one I completely bought on a whim when I was in Cosme. It's called the Decorte Clay Blanc Herbal Concentrate. Purifying, smoothing face wash. So this one I bought on a whim. Pretty expensive cleanser, especially for like Japan. I don't know if is this even a Japan-based one. I'm not actually sure. Ose? I guess so. I'm not sure. Anyways, I have never heard of this brand, but you know, in Cosme they have these little like stations where you can like test out some of the products. So at one of the sinks, they had cleansers for people to try, and this was one of them. I reached for it, tried it on my hand, and I was like, holy shit, this is such a nice cleanser. Because one, it was not drying like at all, and two, it felt really, really nice and cleaning on the skin. And I was like, oh shit, I gotta try it. And then I bought it. Yeah, I have not tested this yet on my face, but I have a feeling I will genuinely very, very much like it, based upon what I felt at the store itself. I know the skin on your hand is not the same as the skin on your face, but based upon the texture of it alone when I did try it, it was incredible. I have no words for it, right? But yeah, I am really excited to try this one when I get a chance to. Probably won't be for a while because I still have quite a bit of that cleanser that I have to get through, so it's gonna have to wait. And then this one. This is a wash-off face mask, the Kiana rice pack. Okome no paku. Yeah, so this I was on the lookout for a wash-off face mask when I was in Japan. I got this one at Donkey, close to the start of the trip, I think, because you know, I wanted to feel good about my skin. There's just something about traveling where it makes you kind of want to indulge a little bit more. So, you know, I was doing a really nice skincare routine when I was in Japan, despite my very disturbed, very struggling face. But yeah, so this wash off face pack, I was on the lookout for some of the wash off cleansers, because previously to this I was using the Innisfree volcanic clay pore mask. That one I actually do really like, but I wanted to explore some other wash off face masks to see if they do offer the same, you know, sort of cleansing feeling as the Innisfree one. For this one, I think it's just okay, to be honest. I know a lot of people really do like the face mask, which I actually do have right here. I have not tested this yet, by the way. But we'll talk about that in a sec. In a little bit. But yeah, for this wash off face pack, I'm actually not the biggest fan of it. I think it's because I'm so used to the Innisfree one, where you can literally feel your skin being cleansed, versus this one where it is really actually very gentle. For a wash off face mask, I don't know if it's because of the formulation or if it's because it doesn't have the same drying, like the Innisfree one. It's basically a clay mask that solidifies on your face, and because of that, it kind of feels like it cleans it a little bit more. It feels a lot more like a deep cleanse, right? And you know, even after I wash that one off and look at my face, I can tell the sheer difference. Like, my pores are smaller, they're not as noticeable. If just everything feels a lot cleaner, despite it being, you know, heavily drying because of that solidifying aspect of the Innisfree wash off mask. This one, however, it is very gentle, which I guess for me is not the most ideal, of course, because, you know, oily face, oily skin, oily T-zone. Gentle is not what I need when it comes to cleansing. Ironic, because a lot of pretty much everyone needs like a gentle cleanser. You don't want anything too abrasive, because that is going to damage your skin. But for me, it just felt like nothing changed on my skin. As someone with oily skin looking to clear out my pores, this didn't really do what I wanted it to set out to. I feel like this will suit people who don't have oily skin a lot more, because this is, of course, a very gentle wash-off mask. So when I don't know if you can tell, but it's like a squishy whipped texture, I would say. And, you know, when you spread it on your face, it just kind of stays there. They say to leave it on for like, what, 5 to 10 minutes or something like that? But I don't know, just for me it's a little bit too gentle, which isn't enough. I feel like it doesn't cleanse my face specifically enough as someone with like oily skin, right? So, you know, I'll definitely still use this because I have it and finish it, but I don't think it's something that I would repurchase. I know that when I was in Donkey, I did see a few other ones, especially like Donkey's own personal brand. I kind of wish I got another one of those just to compare it, because I know the formulation for these ones in comparison to the Innisfree ones are really different. But I wanted to I guess that's a thing for the future, right? I want to see if all these wash off face packs that have this sort of formula are the same, or like very similar to this one. Because if they are really gentle like this one, I'm probably not going to buy those ones, and we'll just repurchase the Innisfree one. But yeah, I feel like this one, it will just suit people who have not oily skin, pretty much. Anyways, oh my god, my throat. Let's take it slow, guys. Slow and easy. Next one will be toner. Toner, I have one right here. So, two very popular ones. This one, the Naturier. So let's talk about this one first. The Naturier one is pretty much my holy grail toner at this point. Not only because it comes with the 500 milliliter bottle, but because it is very nice and good and gentle on my skin. And I feel like after using it, my skin just really cleared up a lot. So yeah, the Naturier Hatomugi Skin Cleanser. This one is probably my favorite toner of all time. I used to really like the Purito, the one in the green bottle. I don't remember what it's called, but the Purito one. But then I found this one, and not only is it like half the price of the Purito one, but it comes in a bigger bottle, and it feels a lot better on my skin, especially because with the Hatomugi Skin Cleansers from Naturier, this one, you're meant to layer the toner rather than just like... I mean, in general, I think toner is something that you are meant to layer, but I don't know, the Naturier one, it just feels a lot better when I do it. Because in order to get this to work, you are meant to like layer it like 2 to 3 times, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this one is only like, what, $7 in Japan? 700 yen, I think? 600 or 700 yen for a 500 milliliter bottle. Ever since switching to Naturier, this is my second bottle so far, and I'm like, as you can see, I don't know if you can see it well, but I'm like halfway through this bottle already. I did buy another one for backup when I was in Japan, so that is sitting in my drawer cabinet right now. Yeah, this is probably my favorite toner, and nothing's going to change that, I think. This one though, the Anua 77 Plus Heartleaf Hyaluron Soothing Toner. So I've actually heard a lot of good things about the Anua toner, and I've always been kind of curious about, like, toner is probably like my most favorite skincare of any other skincare. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just my favorite thing in the world. So yeah, I've heard a lot about this Anua Heartleaf toner, and I wanted to really try it, but it's not something you can really get in Canada. It's something, because it is something you have to get like imported. But yeah, I ran into this one when I was in Japan in Donkey, I think. A lot of my skincare is from Donkey. You can get some really good deals there because they do sell it in like bulk. It's not like Costco level bulk, but it's like Japan's version of bulk. So this one, the full size, I have not tested this one yet, but I did hear a lot of good things about this toner, so I'm really curious to see how it will go and what it will mean for me and my skin and how it will like interact with it. I really hope my skin has a good reaction to it, but I also know that it's probably not something I am going to repurchase, if only because I have the Naturier one. Like, this one I know I can get in Canada. The price is going to be, of course, a lot higher because of the price markup, but it's not crazy expensive like how this one would be if I were to find it in like one of these stores that do sell Asian skincare. Because I know for this one I can get it for like $12. So it's like, what, a $4 or $5 markup from in Japan, but like $12 for 500 milliliters is still a very, very good deal, especially for somewhere in Canada where you do have to get this stuff imported. That's for like something like this, if I were to buy that here, it'd probably be like close to $30. Not even. Probably a little bit more than that, I'm not sure. But yeah. Oh my god, my throat. I guess this is what happens when I don't do vocal warm-ups. I was doing a little bit of singing earlier, but I didn't do it really seriously as I did before. I am slacking in that department, as I am slacking in like everything. But oh god. Anyways, yeah, so that's it for the cleansers and the toners. I'll put these away as we talk because I need the desk space. So yeah, I'll be moving around a lot. Sorry about that. Sorry. Excuse me. Oh my god, I wish I had something warm for my throat. It's struggling right now. Actually, let me check my water bottle, see if I still have warm water in there. Okay, I think I just need to like not talk for like a good 10 minutes, but we're streaming, so gotta do what we gotta do, right? Alright, so the next part we will do, you know what, let's go with the sunscreen. I bought one sunscreen, the Biore UV Aqua Rich. Sorry, I'm gonna try changing how I talk, less so that it's less coming from the throat and more from my diaphragm. Because I think if I talk like that, it will relieve some of the ache in my throat. But yeah. So this is the sunscreen that I bought. I have only tried 2 or 3 Asian sunscreens because they do just work a lot better than the Western ones in my opinion. And they just feel a lot better too. The first one that I tried, I think it was the I don't know what brand it is, but it's like in that colorful bottle. It was like a gradient bottle where it was like blue and yellowish. I don't know the brand name, but I was using that one before and it was a little bit too much on the oily side, which I did not like. The other one I tried, I actually have it right. Shit, what fell? You know, I'll figure that out later. Anyways, the other sunscreen brand that I was using is actually this one here, the Waterful Sun Lotion from Goombi. This one right now, I don't know if it's still active, but in Canada there's like an import problem with sunscreens, so they stopped importing Asian sunscreens. So at that time, when I was running out of the one that I was using previously to this one, prior to this one, I ran out, and this was the only Asian sunscreen brand that they had, aside from one other one, in the store that I was in at the time that sells the Asian skincare. So, you know, desperate times call for desperate measures. I tried this one. I think this one is formulated for like babies, which is why it just felt nice on the skin, but it's still a little bit too oily for me, which I don't like. But I do still have quite a... Not that much, I think. Only about this much, maybe. So, I'm actually taking a break from this one in order to use this one. because this one, the Biore UV, this one was a recommendation from my sister-in-law. Soon to be sister-in-law, I'll just call her sister-in-law just because it's easier that way. But yeah, this one, for someone with oily combo skin, I enjoy this one a lot because it is quick drying, doesn't like leave that weird layer on the skin that you sometimes feel with sunscreens. And I think this one has a bit of alcohol in it, which I think helps with the oil aspect on my face to make it quick drying. But it also, it's just not oily, which is, you know, the main thing that I need, right? When you have oily skin and you put oil, anything that feels oily on top is just going to be more oily, of course. This one, it just feels good on the skin. Of course, I still get oily throughout the day, but when you put it on, it has like a sort of slightly... I wouldn't... It's not really mattifying, but... it's not oily. It's very normal. I don't know how else to describe it, but it feels nice on the skin for me, and I think, and it's not like super duper oily, so I think that's what matters the most to me. But yeah. So this one I also bought at Donkey. They had a pack of 3 that they were selling, and I was like, say no more. I need to stock up on them anyways, because I don't know when I'm gonna be back overseas, and because I don't know if that weird import ban on Asian sunscreens is still active in Canada. So, you know, I have these, and that's all that matters. I have, you know, you gotta... Here's the thing. Sunscreen is probably the most important thing you ever need to use when it comes to skincare, because the sun, UV rays, whatever, that is what makes you age faster. So, sunscreen, no matter the season, no matter the weather, y'all gotta wear it. Because then, you know, it'll help slow down the aging, and also it'll help protect your skin. Life lesson for today from yours truly. Okay, moving on. Let's go to... Oh, this one's really quick, so we can do... Here, pimple patches. Not much to be said in regards to them. I only just realized that these are the same brand too. The VT brand. Apparently they had a really nice... Here, let me show you. The VT, Psycha, and Hyaluron. Apparently they have a really nice face mask, but I did not buy it. Because I actually never heard of this brand before. It was just that when I was in the drugstores and when I was in Donkey or wherever I got my skincare, I really needed some pimple patches because I was breaking out a lot when I was in Japan. So, you know, this was the first one that I reached for, and I really, really enjoy this one actually because it is really thin and almost looks like there's nothing on your skin when you wear it. So, you know, when you go out during the day and you have this pimple patch on, it's not as noticeable as some other ones, like the CosRX one, for example. I used to use the CosRX one before I switched over to whatever pimple patches I have right now. I'm pretty much just buying whatever I can get my hands on, basically. But yeah, these ones... This one I really, really adore. I have one of these open right now, and I'm like halfway through the pack. I kind of wish I got more pimple patches when I was over there, because these ones can get pretty expensive when you buy it over here. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? This one, however, So, yeah, as I said, I only just realized these are the same brand. I didn't realize because they have the different, like, packaging coloring, but you know, this one it comes with vitamin C. I don't know how good it is because I haven't tried it yet. I only tried this one. But this one, I mean, if it's the same brand, I'm hoping that they have, like, you know, similar similar formulation, similar functionality, basically. The product photos, they do show a little bit differently, but regardless, I just hope that they are both good. Yeah, so pimple patches, very good. Next one. Oh yeah, I didn't buy any moisturizer while I was in Japan, but I did buy a lot of face masks. A lot of face masks. So I don't actually use face masks that often. But I only pretty much use them when I feel like treating myself, when I feel like, you know, I want to pamper myself a little bit. So about these face masks. All of these brands, they are very reputed, they are very well known. A lot of people really like them. So this one, the vitamin C Saborino. So Saborino, they usually come in these little packs that come with like, I think like 30 sheets or something of the sort. This one I actually did not buy in Japan. This is the one that I already had open from prior to Japan. But it is a Japanese brand, so I figured I'd just show it to you anyways. But yeah, this one I did not buy in Japan. I'm literally just trying to finish it. I still have quite a few left. So it's gonna take me a little bit of time to finish this up, unfortunately. But these are their 1 minute... The Saborino brand face masks, they're known for like their 1 minute morning. Like, you put them on for 1 minute and, you know, all the ingredients that they have and whatnot, they'll be, you know, more or less transferred, placed onto your skin, whatever. The Saborino ones, people really like them a lot. Then they're more or less known to be like 1 minute face masks, basically. Very quick in your routine and something that you can incorporate without, you know, wasting a lot of time using normal face masks like these ones. The Saborino ones, to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of them. They are good for bulk face masks, but the formula itself, I think, it's not bad either, but if you have sensitive skin, Saborino, I would suggest avoiding their face masks because they are really quite strong. So my skin, it's not super sensitive, but even with these Saborino ones, sometimes they do feel like they are burning. That's not the right word, but I have no other word to describe it. But because of how strong all the ingredients that they use in these 1 minute face masks are, they are not for sensitive. They're not formulated for sensitive skin. So if you have sensitive skin, I would not recommend it. But in general, they are pretty good face masks and they do what they are meant to do, right? They moisturize and add whatever other additives that, you know, they are advertised for. Like this one is vitamin C. I bought this last winter, I think, and I've still not done it. I just don't use face masks often. I should, considering all this, but yeah, I'm slowly working my way through these ones. I've not used a face mask since coming back from Japan, unfortunately. But you know, let's start making an effort starting now. All right, Saborino. I'm probably going to still try Saborino ones and buy them in the future. Simply because, you know, they come in these really nice bulk packs and, you know, they're very good. They're very good because of that. But I'm probably not going to get this vitamin C one again. I'm not the biggest fan of this specific one. I do want to try the other ones as well. I have seen like the other flavors. Do you call it flavors when it comes to these? The other scents. Scents, yeah. So they do have other scents. This one is the vitamin C one. But the other ones I have seen like matcha milk, strawberry, daifuku, etc. I'm really curious about those, and I want to see if they're like the same, sort of the same as this, or if the feeling that I get when I use this vitamin C one is, you know, completely different from their regular scented face masks. Yeah, all of these ones I have not tried yet, by the way, but I have. They are very popular, like, face mask brands, and people always do say a lot about it. There is one that I did try while I was in Japan, the Dalba White Truffle face mask, I think. That one, it was very, very nice, I will admit. I was super impressed by that one, to be honest, and I kind of wish I bought a pack of them, but I didn't, and I kind of regret it. But anyways, the quality of these face masks in comparison to something like the Saburino is kind of crazy. I did use the Lululun, this one here, this green one. We bought a small pack, my sister-in-law and I, and we were just kind of using it when we were in Japan. The small pack of like 7. Like they come in like sheets, these packs like this for the smaller bulk ones. I forgot how many pieces this one has, but regardless, actually I think these ones are the 7-pack ones, but yeah, regardless, I did try this green Lululun one when I was in Japan, and the quality of the face mask sheet itself is really, really different from the Saburino ones. They feel like bougie. They feel high quality, and not to say that the Saburino ones are bad, but you can definitely tell the difference in like the thread count when it comes to like the face mask, and it kind of just, it makes you feel fancy when you use it, and I think that's what I really, really like about these face masks. But yeah, the Lululun one, it's not bad, but like, I like the Lululun one, but I kind of wish I got a different one that's not this green one. The balanced one. Not that I think it's bad, but it's just, after using the Dalba one, I think my standards are just too high. But yeah, regardless, I do have this 32 sheet pack from the Lululun one that comes in like this really cute box. So I'm probably gonna use that at some point. This one, so Lululun, they do, as far as I'm aware of, in every single prefecture, they have specific, like these specific face masks that are special to only those prefectures. So because I was in Tokyo, I went and bought this one. I saw the box and I was like, oh, it's too cute. And I am a sucker for like limited edition things. And while this isn't technically limited edition, it is limited to just the Tokyo prefecture. And, you know, I'm a sucker for those kind of things. So I don't actually know what the difference is. I think it's just like scent. But I don't know if the formulation is the same as this green one. So I'm kind of curious about that, and we'll probably try this in the future. This one, I have not tried. Again, I have tried the wash off one, but I have not tried this one. But I do hear a lot of good things about this, so I'm really excited to try this one. And then this one, the gold quality first super VC 100 super delivery derma laser high concentrate essence contained face masks. Oh boy, that's long. This one, as you can see by these ones here, Cosme is, for those of you who don't know, Cosme is like the Sephora of Japan, the Olive Young of Japan. It sells all the skincare and makeup and whatnot, and they do have these rankings. These rankings right here, Cosme rankings, to show like how popular they are, basically. So this one, it has won a lot of awards, as you can see here. Number 1 in 2023. Number 1 face mask in 2023, or sheet mask rather. Best de Cosme the mask. Yeah, and then in 2022 as well, they did win this award. So, you know, you can tell by how popular something is just by these rankings alone on Cosme. This one, as you can see, #1 and also #1 in 2022 and 2023. I am really excited to try this one because I've heard so many good things about this specific brand and this specific color for the face mask. This gold one. They do have different colors. I know they have a black one as well, but I don't actually know the difference between them. But I hear this one is really good. So I am really excited to try this one. And yeah. I gotta make an effort to use my face mask, man. Anyways, let's put this to the side. Put these over here. Shit. Go. Oh. There. Go. There we go. Okay. Face masks. Done. What do I have next? I have a bunch of other stuff. I mean, there's this. The Roihi Suboku. I don't even know how to describe this. They're like pain patches, basically. They're similar to Salon Pa, if you know, but I hear these ones are really good in comparison to Salon Pa. I have not tried it yet, but I do have 2 boxes of it. I guess they each come with 156 pieces, so very curious to try it, but I hear this is really popular. Excuse me. Oh god. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, I hear a lot of good things about this one. So, I'm really curious to try it, because I do have the Salon Pa. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but it gets the job done, right? But I hear this one is like really effective, which is why I bought it. But yeah, when my shoulders next hurt, which is probably today, I will probably try this, and then we'll give it a shot. Can we talk about this one? This isn't something that I bought while I was in Japan. Or this year, rather. I bought this last year. It's a hair oil. I don't remember the brand name, but it's like... If you see a yellow box with a red camellia flower, that's the one. I think it's like Tsubaki something. But yeah, this hair oil, I don't usually use hair oils because my hair itself is like really thin, fine, straight Asian hair. So hair oils, I have to be very careful because my hair in and of itself, it is just naturally really oily throughout the day. Like, for example, I know a lot of people, they don't wash their hair every single day. And they recommend that you don't wash it every single day either because it's more healthy for your hair. But for me, I cannot do that. I have to wash it every single day, not only because I do exercise almost every day, and it does not feel good to have a sweaty scalp and sleep with that. I'm a very hygienic person. I am very clean. I cannot deal with that at all. So I cannot even fathom going to bed with like sweaty hair. Or like sweat that dried in your hair throughout the day. So for this one in particular, so yeah, so because of that, because I do get oily hair, like if I don't shower for a day, it looks like I have not showered in 2 weeks. It's bad, right? So with hair oils, I have to be very careful. I do color my hair, so I have started using these hair oils to help treat it, or like, you know, make it nicer on the skin itself. But again, I have to be very careful, right? So for me, this hair oil in comparison to like this one, for example, that I did buy, so I have these 2 hair oils. this one, I'm not going to use the and honey one anytime soon because it's taking me a long time to finish this. Like, I'm only still halfway through the bottle. Because you only really need like 2 or 3 drops when you use hair oil. For me, I use like 1.5 on my hair. Because anything more than that is gonna make it look super duper oily. But hair oil is very good for like heat protectant and also to just help maintain your hair. If you have breakages and whatnot, very good for that as well, to give it moisture. But yeah, so this one, it's a very, very good hair oil, but for my hair, it is too much. It is too oily. For people who have like thick, wavy hair, I would recommend this one to them. But for me, it's too much. Even like 1.5 drops that I use, it still makes my hair quite oily, unfortunately. But because I have it, I'm going to finish using it. So there's that. And then this one, I am going a little bit backwards, so I'll show you these ones too while I'm here. So this over here, the And Honey series. These are a very, very popular shampoo, conditioner, and hair oil brand, and for good reason. This year was my first time trying the And Honey series, because if I buy a bottle here in Canada, it's like $40, and I am not about that life. So, And Honey. I was pretty much exclusively using their products when I was in the shower. So the shampoo, the conditioner, and then the hair oil. Actually, I didn't really use the hair oil, but I do have a pack here for when I finish this one. So I did try a tester of this, and I did quite like it. I just don't know if it's too much for my hair, because when I tried the tester, I accidentally put too much in my hand, and let's just say I don't actually know how it interacts with my hair, but because I have this, we'll find out in the future. Yeah, And Honey, I've been wanting to like get more into hair care and body care and whatnot when I was in Japan, because they have really, really good hair care. Like unrelated, sort of, not really. A long time ago, I got like a little sample from Pyongkang. It's a Korean skincare brand range that is known to like be formulated for like sensitive skin and whatnot. They also had, so Pyongkang, they had like these little, I got a little tester of their shampoo and conditioner. So when I tried that in the shower, I was like blown away. Asian hair care is like just on a different level. There is no way to describe how amazing it is in comparison to like every other Western brand. It just made my hair so soft and silky and, you know, untangled. It's insane. I've been obsessed ever since, but I have not been able to get my hands on Asian hair care without it being like exorbitantly expensive until now. So when I was in Japan, I was exclusively using the And Honey series. We bought a bottle, which is with my sister-in-law right now. We bought a bottle and just shared it between us, and I've fallen in love with this, guys. Not only does it smell amazing, but it makes my hair so smooth and silky. I kind of never want to go back to Western hair care, to Western shampoos and conditioners. I need this in my life, and I don't want to live without it. So I have 2 of these shampoo packs. Another one is in my drawer right now, but this one is the melty version. Shit, can you even see shit? I don't know how to... Yeah, my camera is not great, but, anyways, this is the melty version. Melty version, they have different versions. The melty, I think pure, and then deep moist like this. I knew the difference. I don't remember what it is now. But yeah, the melty type I think is more hydrating, if I'm not mistaken. Very good for my hair in particular because I do color it. So I did enjoy this a lot. And it smelled wonderful, just saying. Yeah, and honey. I can do nothing but sing praises for it. It's just that good. I did try another brand called Yolu in Japan. They had very similar formulations to And Honey. But it didn't smell, and I think it is a little bit cheaper than And Honey, but it didn't smell as good. But it was still equally as good for the hair to And Honey. But I think between the two, I would reach for this one more than the Yolu one. I'm probably going to try some other ones too next time I return to Japan. Because they do in like the drugstores sell the little sachets where you can try out these specific like different shampoo and conditioners. They're like little tester samples basically. So these sachets, they sell it for only like $1 or $2 in the drugstores. And that's what I did. That's how I tried the Yolu one while we still had the And Honey ones. And you know, I'm very curious about the other brands too. Because not like, you know, packaging in and of itself, that's how you get me. If the packaging is really, really nice, there's a very high chance that I will end up buying it if it's something that I feel like I need. But yeah, so I have the conditioner for And Honey. I mean, the shampoo for And Honey, and then I have the conditioner. When I went to Donkey to go buy this stuff towards the end of my trip, I couldn't find the conditioner for the melty version, so I ended up just getting the deep moist. I don't know how this specific formulation works with my hair, but I'm assuming it's going to be pretty similar regardless. Because they are made relatively the same. It's just that there's a difference when it comes to the formulation itself between melty and deep moist. I just don't know what the difference is between the two. As of right now, I just know one of them is more hydrating. So yeah, shampoo, conditioner, and then the hair oil. I am very curious about this one. But as I said before, I don't know how it's going to work with my hair. So yeah. Yeah, so that's the thing for the future, you know? Anyways, let's moving on. Because I am already almost an hour and a half in, and I'm not even halfway done. I haven't even started on the merch, guys. Okay, so that. This stuff. These ones. So I will start off with you know, let's do the eye cream first. So the eye cream. So I bought this one in Japan. This one is the Nameraka Honpo. I think that's what the brand is called. Their eye cream. I have apparently this one is very, very good. I don't know which version I have because apparently I think they have 3 different versions for their eye cream. But you know, eye cream is something that I don't really use often. It's just that sometimes when I do buy it and I have it, I'm like, okay, might as well use it, right? So prior to getting this, the Nameraka Honpo, I think that's how the brand is pronounced. Do not quote me on that. It's Nameraka something. Anyways, prior to that, I was using this Gokujin from oh my gosh, the Hara Labo Premium Gokujin Premium Eye Cream. So I was using this one I bought while I was in Canada itself because I was just looking for a random eye cream and I was like, it's not super expensive. Might as well try it, right? Because usually eye creams are like ridiculously expensive. But this one is like pretty decent price, and I was like, you know what? It's only this much. Might as well try it, right? So I bought this one like last year, and I'm almost done the tube. I think I still have a few more uses out of it, like 3 more uses or something before I'm all done. This eye cream, I did hear a lot of good things about it before I bought it, which is why I did end up trying it. But I am not the biggest fan of this. I feel like it's just not doing enough for my skin in particular. I don't know if it's because it's too light or if it's because I cannot be bothered to wait for it to like sink into my skin before I move on with my moisturizer. But regardless, I'm not the biggest fan of this eye cream because I just feel like it's not doing enough for my skin. Again, because I have it, I'm going to finish it, and it is almost done too. But this one, my sister-in-law recommended this one, and I was like, alright, might as well try it, right? Because I know that the Nameraka Honpo, their line, they're pretty much known for their eye creams, I think. They do a lot of other ones, but the eye cream is, I think, is their most popular one, and I did hear a lot of good things about this. So we will see, I think, by next week or something. I'll be testing out this one to see how it goes. But yeah, really excited to try this because this one was a little underwhelming, to be honest. And while I don't necessarily need eye creams, I am getting on in my years. So if I can prevent those wrinkles, might as well start early, right? Next one, hair cream. So this one is pretty much like a retinol... Not retinol. What do you even call it? You know the stuff for pimples that help you dry it out? It's basically that. It helps with pimples and keeps them, you know, it helps dry them out so that they don't, you know, become a bigger mess, basically. Hair cream, I've heard a lot of good things about. And, you know, there's just something about this cream that just helps get rid of pimples so quickly and smooths out the skin and makes it not super duper red within a day. I used this one, I slathered this one on a small pimple that I was getting just above my lip when I was over in Japan, and by the next day it was basically gone, and I was like, holy shit. So I have the small version right now. They do come with a bigger size, and while it's not something I think I will go through very quickly, yeah, the only reason why this one looks beat up is because I accidentally squeezed too much of it in the wrong places, and now it's like kinda looks like it's on its way to empty, but I didn't actually use that much of it. But yeah, this one I do really enjoy, and it's something that it's good to just keep in my drawers if I ever need it, because pimple patches can only do so much. Pimple patches are usually only good if the pimple is already like burst open. It helps draw those nasty stuff out of the pimple if it's already open. This one targets it if it's not yet, like if it hasn't yet burst. So it's good for that. Gotta put this one on my jaw later too. I have the other day, I don't know if it's a hive or it's an actual pimple or something, but on my way home from work, I started feeling itchy. When I felt my face, it was like, oh shit, there's a bump there, and it's in a strange spot. I can't really see it even if I turn my face. But regardless, I know there's a bump there, and I'm hoping this pear cream will help get rid of it because it's kind of annoying. Anyways, moving on. Not really face care, but eye drops. Eye drops I don't really typically use because I don't really find a need to. My eyes aren't super duper dry, but I did buy these just to help keep me awake when I am at work. And because this one in particular, it's formulated for PCs. So if you do stare at the screen a lot, I think this one will just help you refocus your eyes, which is what I need most of the time. Especially when I play like play OnStars a lot, my eyes tend to unfocus, so I think this one will help me refocus it, right? And, you know, it helps the tired eyes. I really like this one, actually. The Roto brand, this one in particular, a lot of people have said good things about it, but I feel like for me it's a little bit too strong. So this, just so you know, I didn't know that their eye drops had like different levels of strength, basically. I think this one was only like a 2 or something, or if it had any to begin with, I'm not sure. But this one was like a 4 on a 10 scale, and when I tried this one in my eyes, I was like dying. A very good eye drop, but it's too strong for my eyes. I'm pretty sure when I tried this on at work, it looked like I was crying, and it's not because I didn't like wipe away the excess. It's just that strong. But this one, I have the ice cold version. They do, apparently the eye drops in Japan, they do have like a cooling effect, which is why they feel a lot different than what you get here in Western countries. Not that I would know what the Western eye drops are like, because I don't use them, but yeah, I think if I were to go back, I would repurchase this one, because I do like this one, and it's like not super strong like the Roto ones. I know they had a pink one that is good for like if you had red eyes. I might try that one, but if it has the same strength as the Roto Z, yeah, then that's out. But yeah, anything regarding like Japan's the stuff, their skincare, eye care, whatever care game is like on point. It's just so much better. Asian beauty, can't get enough of it. We can do these two. This one falls more in the makeup section. These ones are matomake sticks. So matomake sticks, they're kind of like hair wax, basically. So you know, like how when a lot of girls, or people in general, when they cosplay or whatever, or when they like have their bangs set up really nicely, and you're like, wow, how come it doesn't move? They're probably using these. So matomake sticks, they're basically like just like hair wax. They help put your hair, like stick your hair down. They're really known for like being able to help tame flyaways, or like help pin down your bangs in a specific position, or make it look a specific way. So these ones, the matomake sticks I have, they're from Anne Honey. Last year I bought something from Plus O. They did have that brand here as well, and that one is a really good one, because for that one it feels like there's nothing on your hair at all, which is really, really nice. It doesn't make your hair look oily or greasy or anything of the sort, and it felt really light and basically not there at all, which I really did like. But for my hair in particular, I have a lot of flyaways and baby hairs that I need to like pin down, so the Plus O wand was more similar to like an eyebrow brush instead of like a mascara wand, like how this one is. So I like this one a lot more, not only because the brush is bigger. Like, look at the size of this thing. Look at the size of that. That's huge, right? The Plus O one was a lot smaller, but I like this one a lot more because the wand is bigger. And also because the packaging is just really nice. I think these ones are the same. So they're both Anne Honey, the matomake sticks. I just don't know why the packaging is different. My assumption would be because this one is actually the kinmokse version. So I only just discovered what this meant a few days ago, but kinmokse, that is like the scent of autumn, I think. it's a really nice smell. I will say that. I like the smell a lot. Just saying. It smells really, really nice. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a fresh feeling. Really fresh, very not citrusy, but you know, it smells like autumn basically. So kinmokusei, I think that's why this packaging is why it looks like this, but they are basically the same thing, right? They're both and honey, but this one it does not say matomake. I mean, it does say matomake, but it doesn't say kinmokusei. I mean, this one says the kinmokusei scent. But yeah, these ones have been just, ever since I discovered them, they've just kind of been life-changing. So, you know, I've been... Yeah. Oh gosh. My throat is dying, so I don't want to say so much, but like, I gotta keep going, you know? But yeah, I have not opened this one yet. The only reason why I don't have it in any sort of packaging like I do like this is because I took it because the packaging itself was like huge. It was like that big, right? And when I was packing it in my suitcase, I was like, no, it has to go. I don't have the space for it. So, you know, the packaging goes, but you know, it's unopened, this one. This one is the one I'm currently using. I do have another backup of this flavor, scent, whatever you want to call it, as well, but I kind of wish I bought more because I am using this every single day I go to work. Because my flyaways are just, they're too much, man. But yeah, so that is the Matomake sticks. Before I move on to lip balm, we can quickly talk about this. I don't usually wear makeup, but I did buy mascara. This one I bought last year and I still actually have not opened it. It's the Heroin Make mascara. A lot of people have good things to say about this, and I know I would too. But yeah, I don't usually wear makeup, but I do want to at least start wearing a little bit, and mascara is probably the only thing I actually really know how to put on, to be honest, aside from like foundation, like powder foundation, or like the translucent powders that I have. But yeah, Heroin Make, I hear a lot of good things about this mascara brand, and I'm probably going to start using this a little bit more. And then their accompanying mascara remover, because these ones are known to be like waterproof and they just straight up do not budge. I don't own an oil-based cleanser because I don't wear makeup, so getting rid of this without having this is probably going to be a nightmare, which is why I bought this one this year. Yeah, I'll probably start wearing these this one a little bit more if I ever wake up early enough to get rid of it, to put it on. Yeah. Anyways, next up, the lip balms. So actually, I'll show you the open ones. I have some open ones. Hey. If there is one thing that I love the most about Japan, it is their lip balms. There is just something different about the lip balms in Japan, mostly because they have the deep moisture versions, the melty lip creams. If you can't tell, this was probably my favorite one by virtue of how many backups I have right here. They do have different flavors, but I like the honey scent the most, basically. This purple one right here, the vanilla macadamia, I don't actually know if I'll like that one. It smells, I think it's based upon the name alone, it sounds really sweet, so I'm not sure if I'll actually really like that. But I do have the honey version here, and I adore this one. This is one that I started while I was in Japan, and listen, this is all I have left in the tube, and I started this in Japan. So the melty versions, they take about maybe almost 2 months for me to go through, and I use these pretty damn religiously. Not when I'm at home, but when I'm out and about. I use them almost every single time after I use it every single time after I eat, and almost every single time after I drink something, or whenever I just need that boost of moisture in my lips. But yeah, the Nivea Deep Moisture Honey Flavored Lip Balms. This one is my favorite in the world. The melty versions just feel so good, and they give a nice, really glossy sheen to your lips, and it's just so good, you know? They do have this other version. So you can see here, the packagings are pretty much the same, but with the difference that the melty version has this like orangey melty thing to symbolize it, the image. This is their regular version of the Deep Moisture Lip Balms. It's not bad, but it's not my most favorite. Because you can really tell the difference between like these two different these two different lip balms. Simply because this Deep Moisture, the regular version, feels a lot like the Western lip balms that you can get here, like this Blistex one. It has the same feeling or texture when you put it on so like these two are pretty much, they feel the same. This one, however, it's melty. There's no other way to describe it. Like, I don't know how well this camera will be able to pick it up, but let me show you the difference just on the back of my hand here. So this is just the regular Blistex one you can get anywhere in any of like the pharmacies here. So when you put it on your skin, you can't really see it, can you? Yeah, I don't think you can see it. I think even when you... Mostly because it is... Anyways. Yeah, you can't see shit because of my camera. Damn. I don't know how this is gonna work. But yeah, they feel pretty much the same. Right? They have the same feeling. They're both kind of hard. Oh, you can see that one. You can see that one at the very least, right? Maybe if I put on more of that one. So... Oh, you can't see the Blistex one at all. Anyways, they feel pretty much the same. It's like... If you have ever used these Blistex ones, which I'm sure all of you have used at some point, this one has the same, like, formulation? Same texture, basically. It's kind of... It's hard, but not too hard. It melts enough to give you that bit of moisture and put it on your lips, but it's not melty like this Deep Moisture version here. So if I put this on beside it, I think you can see the difference immediately in the shine. Like, look at that, the sheer difference. So this, you'll see it if I angle it just so. So this one in the middle on the left here, this one is the regular version. This one is the Deep Moisture. So you can see the difference in the moisture content, like, right away. Like, this one looks like it's so shiny. This one, it's like a very subtle sheen. But this one, it's like basically dripping off your skin. Like, that's the impression that it gives, right? So the sheer difference between them is insane. But this one, it just feels so much better on my lips than this one, the regular version, does. So because of that, that's why I have so many freaking backups of this. Because I don't know when the next time I'm going back to Japan is, right? This one is a different brand. It's the Mentolatum brand. I was curious about their lip creams, their melty lip creams, because it's another lip balm. Same melty type as this one, but I was actually just curious because I don't know what the difference is between this brand and the Nivea one, other than the fact that they're just different brands, right? Oh, you can see it right here on the back here. That's how it looks. Very cute. Very simple. Very similar. But yeah, I wanted to see the difference between this melty lip cream and this melty lip balm. Mostly because I just want to explore more of the melty lip balm products. But yeah, this one I do hear also really good things about. If you like makeup, they do have one called a lip fondue. It is also a lip balm, I think, or a lipstick. I think it's a lipstick, but it's like a melty version of lipstick that apparently is really popular, and it gives a nice burst of color to your lips. I personally do not like the color stuff because they dry out my skin, my lips really fast. So that's why I don't wear a lot of makeup to begin with, and also because I just don't like the feel of makeup on my skin. Yeah, if you really like makeup and like having like the lip colors, I recommend getting the lip fondue from this brand. Very good, according to my sister-in-law. But yeah, I wanted to try this lip balm because I really like the Nivea one. Don't know how it's going yet because obviously I have not opened it. As you can see by the pristine packaging, it's probably the only thing I kept in packaging when I brought back to Japan. From Japan, but you know, I can't wait to try it. Next on the list would be this. So, Handmake is very known for their you know, their makeup basically. They're known for their makeup. So I don't wear makeup, as I've said multiple times, but I do sometimes wear these translucent powders or powder foundation just to like kill the oil on my face, basically. So this one is just regular translucent powder. There's not much to say about this one. I have not actually used it yet either. Look, it's still in the packaging and whatnot. But I just needed something. I just needed a translucent powder that I can use when my skin gets too oily. Because I do have a powder foundation from MAC, but I wanted something that was like clear so that I didn't have to like worry about it like getting all over the place and like staining my jacket or whatever during the winter time. So translucent powders are pretty much what I do. And because I do get oily skin, I did get this oil block mineral powder one. I don't actually know if this is the one that I wanted or if it was this one, which is why I have both. I have not used either of them yet, as you can tell. But this one is the Handmake. What does this even say? A Bloom. Yeah, this is like a face powder. It does the color knockout one, I think. It has these colors here. As you can see. Sorry, you can see my whatever, my bad. But yeah, these ones, it has like these color, whatever you call this. There's a piece of plastic here, which is why I'm touching it. They have this color correcting mineral powders. So, you know, that's good for the skin, right? Good for like just balancing the color on your face. Especially for me, I get red really easily on my face. So hopefully this will help, you know, control that, so I don't have to use like a specific color correcting foundation or concealer, because those ones you can't use on your own, right? On their own. So I'm hoping that this one will help with that without having to like put something extra on top. What else do I have here? I guess now we can basically move on to the merch that I bought. I gotta put this all off my desk first, so that I can bring the merch over. But before I do that, I'm gonna actually show you these. Okay. So, perfumes. I have been recently really liking perfumes. I do have quite a few other ones as well, which I can actually show you. Let me just grab them. Let me grab them and also just move all the skincare off my desk. Make way for all the merch. Actually, while I'm at it, let me just go take a quick bathroom break as well, so I'll be right back. Man, I really gotta start doing vocal warm-ups again before I stream. I don't know how streamers do it, man. My throat's on the verge of like giving up. But I guess because they do stream for several hours a day, every single day, their vocal cords have like, I guess, strengthened. Whereas for me, I barely talk most days until I start streaming or when I'm busy at work, which is right now not very often. But yeah, let's hope my voice does not give out on me until the end of the stream. So perfumes. Perfumes is something that I've really been enjoying lately. I mean, you don't need to see that. But yeah, so for me, I've been, for any OnStaries who might know, they have the perfume series, and I've been kind of collecting the Crazy Bee ones. I have 3 out of 4 of the Crazy Bee ones. I did actually see Nikki's one when I was in Ikebukuro, and I kind of regret not getting it despite it being $40, because I could have completed the set, but I didn't, and I regret that immensely. Oh my god. The one time I thought, oh yeah, I want to penny pinch, save a little bit of money, but it turns out to be something I regret. So this year I ended up buying Kohaku's one. I had these 2 from last year. Rine's one I've been seeing all over the place, surprisingly. Himiru's I came upon by chance, and I was like, oh shit, I need that. Because I don't know if I've ever explained it, but when I play OnStars, I'm a crazy BP, but I mainly produce only Himiru and Rine. Kohaku and Nikki I do produce on occasion, but I don't go for their scouts like I do with Himiru and Rine. So for these OnStars perfumes, they have some actually really nice scents. And look at how pretty they are. Like, look at this. Red on red, and look at how nice they are. They're like, so these ones are rollerball perfumes. Oh my god, I can't get it out. There we go. I don't know why this one is so tight. But anyways. Kohaku's one, I think this one just rolls right out. Go. So these 3 perfumes are the 3 OnStars ones I have collected so far, and they are probably my most favorite things in the world. I'm mainly using these as collectors items. I don't really use them because I don't really want to. I want to keep these like as pristine as possible as like just a collector's item sort of thing. I did use the Rine one and Himiru one just a little bit, and Kohaku's one I did use a few times, but not very often while I was on vacation. So they're all still all relatively full, basically. Last year was when I started really getting into perfume. Mainly because of this, but also because I was a little bit interested in it before. I just never bothered to go look out of my way to look for it. But it all kind of just really started when I first got this little sampler. This is the Versace Eros, the men's cologne version of the Versace Eros. So I got this little sample size when I bought something from Sephora, and I used my points to get this because I was like, you know, the bottle's cute and there was nothing else that I wanted to buy with my points, so I was like, let's give it a shot, right? So when I bought this, and then I smelled it, and I was like, blown away. This is one of my favorite scents. It's just one of my favorite scents. There's nothing else that smells as nice as this to me, aside from, you know, these perfumes here that I have here, and 2 other ones that I have over here. So this Versace Eros one is what kind of started me on my journey to the perfume world. This one is the men's cologne version, which I do like a lot more than the women's version of it, the women's eau de parfum. But yeah, the men's cologne for Versace Eros one of my favorite scents. I don't wear it as often, so unfortunately I don't have much to say about it right now. I'm still working my way through this bottle, but I do have so I did go to a perfume outlet store, outlet mall some time ago, and I did manage to get this little, is this a spray? Yeah, a spray version of this for when I finished this one. I don't use these ones as often these days, unfortunately, but when I feel like I need that little bit of extra, that little extra oomph when I go out, I don't go out often these days, which is why I don't wear these to begin with. I don't wear scents to work. You know, safe scent workplace, but also because I just don't want to. I have no one to impress. Okay, not that I wear these stuff to impress anyone, but you know, no one to impress, and also because I don't need to be my 100% at work, right? Work is work, and I'm in the back office. I don't do shit. I don't see people at all except for my coworkers. But yeah, so this little bottle right here started my way to perfumedom. I ended up buying this little one because I didn't want to buy the full size. Especially because it's taking me like forever to get through these bottles, like these little sample sizes. So I have this from the perfume outlet. The coloring on the packaging itself is kind of coming off. Yeah, and it looks really, really sketch, but it is the right scent, and that's all that matters to me. And I do know that it is the actual Versace Eros because it is like a certified perfume outlet store where they sell it for like discounted prices. So I went there and bought this small spray version, the travel size, instead of the full size, and it's a lot cheaper than what you would be able to find in stores. Another one, I guess I'll start with the going back to these ones here, these little ones. So originally, after I started getting into perfumes, I bought these ones when I went to Japan and Korea last year. So when I bought these ones, I smelled both Rine's one and Himeru's one, and I fell in love with these scents. But because I want to keep these pristine and I don't want to use them, I was trying to find dupes for them. The Rine one has a very distinct scent. It's like a nighttime scent, I would say, but it's good. It's like a scent that you can wear all day, morning to night. Some people have said that it smells like something you would wear only during the night, but for me, it smells really, really nice. It's like a mixture of like, it's like some sort of not quite floral, but also floral scent. I cannot describe scents, to be honest, because I don't actually know what the hell this smell is. The OnStars smells, they don't actually tell you what scent they are as far as I'm aware of. Like, the label stuff on the back, this just tells you the ingredients, but they don't tell you what scent it is or whatever, so I don't actually know what the actual smell they were aiming for is. Unless I can find that product listing, but these are like really old, so trying to find them is going to be difficult. I did try before, did not find those product listings, so I don't know what they, you know, what sense they were aiming for, basically. But this one, I did actually manage to find a dupe scent of. It's not the exact same, but it is really, really close. And the closest that I can find to it was this one. Juliet Has a Gun, Lust for Sun. Even the name for this dupe is like so Rine. The Juliet Has a Gun, this one is the closest that I can find to Rine's scent. I smelled it and I was like, that's the one. The top note for this one, so it's like 3-layer scent basically. I think the last scent is what it smells like the most to Rine's one, but this one has a really, really nice scent regardless. It's like, the thing is that you have to smell these in order to like really get a grasp on what they smell like, right? But this one is what is the closest that I can find to Rine's one. For Himeru's one, I actually have not yet found a dupe for. But Himeru has like a very clean scent, his perfume. Like, I've definitely smelled it somewhere before, I just don't know where. Like, I don't know if it's like fabric softener or like... Honestly, yeah, it's probably like a fabric softener or like some sort of laundry scent. I've heard people say that he smells like expensive water. But... And yeah, that's basically what it is, but... Himeru's one has a really nice clean scent, and I really, really adore it. Kohaku's one, it smells like flowers. Well, actually no, it smells like dried powdered roses. Like, you know those like you know those like those make the powder, like those face powders? But like what you would imagine like dried powdered rose. I don't know how else to describe it, but the image that I get when I smell this one is like very it's like 80s, 70s, 80s, 60s, 70s, 80s time, where you have those ladies getting ready in the vanity powder rooms, like in the powder rooms in front of the vanity, and they have those puffs of powder that they put all over their face. That's the image that I get when I smell this scent. It's a nice scent, but it's not one that I'm super duper fond of. But I guess because this is branded as like OnStars, I've become fond of it. Yeah, that's what it smells like to me. So those are the OnStars scents. I kind of wish I bought Nikki's one. Last year I did see, I think I saw Tatsumi's and Mayoi's one, and I kind of regret not getting those too. Like, I am a crazy BP, but I also low-key sort of produce alkaloid as well. So it is what it is. Anyways, other scents. So this is my most favorite one in the world. Like, above all these ones, above all this other stuff that I have, this is my favorite scent. This is the Diptyque Dosan perfume, and it is the most beautiful scent in the world. It literally smells like jasmine. It's so good. So good. This one I bought at the perfume outlet. This was I think this is the limited edition blue bottle they have for Diptyque. Regular prices, this one is super duper expensive, like in stores, like from their actual store. So I'm really, really glad I managed to see this one at the outlet and just get it for a heavily discounted price, because this smell is out of this world. It is probably the best perfume that I have ever smelled in my life, mainly because it is jasmine scented, and jasmine scented things are my favorite because they're very agreeable with my nose. So these two little ones I bought in Japan. I was just wandering the perfume aisle with my sister-in-law, and we just stumbled upon these, and I was like, they're only $7 for this small bottle roller balls, and they smell pretty nice. So I was like, you know what, why not, right? Just something that I can just throw on before heading to work and whatever. Don't have to like do some big sprays like with these other bottles. So I bought those. This one, they're from a brand called Make Me Happy. These are eau de toilettes. This one right here, it's their purple one, which is called Sweet Moment, and this one is their blue one, which they call Blue. They smell really good. They had like a whole line of them. I think there were like 7 or so. Out of these two, I like these two scents the most, so I ended up buying those ones. What else do I have here? I have this one. Figure number 6, Wildflower Bergamot. This is also another really nice scent. This one I bought at Anthropology. It's a Canadian store, clothing brand store, but they also do sell these little like things like perfume. Shit, right here. There we go. Yeah, so this one is probably the first perfume I've ever bought. It doesn't last really long, but it has a really nice scent. Wildflower Bergamot is my favorite one out of all of them. If you've seen like the Toka brands in stores like Sephora and whatnot, they also sell that at Anthropology, but this one you can only get at Anthro. So that's what I like. What do I have? Oh, this is the small version of it. It's like a little tester size I got when I bought like a small pouch and it came with it. I need to throw this one out though because the scent is spoiled already. I've had this one for a really long time, but I've just never used it. So I need to get rid of that one. What is this one? A lot of these other ones I've kind of just inherited from my mom. This one has a really nice laundry scent. Bar & Co. You can get this one at Indigo or Chapters, I think. But yeah, this one has a really, really nice scent. This one I just kind of leave in my closet. So, retie this. But yeah, this one, if there's any scent that I can think of that reminds me of my mom, it would be this one, if only because her clothes always smelled like this, and it's such a nice smell. But she also just left this one in her closet, and I was like, wow, really nice. And like, as you can tell, there's like almost nothing left in it, so this is how much my mom used it. Another one I have would be this one here. Oops. So this one I also inherited from my mom. This is what her clothes and closet smelled like all the time. It's the Chloe one. I don't know which Chloe one it is, but it has a really, really nice smell, and I love the scent a lot. I do also spray this one in my closet, so that might smell nice. Yeah. Aside from that, I have a bunch of these little tester ones. Most of these I got from my sister-in-law, who just kind of gave it to me. So I was like, I want to explore more scents, and then she just gave me like a whole handful of them, and I was like, okay. What do I have here? One of them was this one. So this one, Gucci Flora. I think this one is the jasmine one. Could be, I think. I didn't miss it, right? Yeah, so I think this one is the Gucci Flora. So I think this one is the jasmine scented one. It's very similar to the Dosan perfume, but it's a little less jasmine scented than the Dosan. Like, if Dosan is like pure jasmine, this one is like jasmine with a little bit of like rose, I think. Another very good scent, but if anything, I prefer the Dosan one more. But I still would buy like the full size for this, honestly. All these other ones I've actually never tried. I know I don't like this one. I got this one as a sample as well when I bought something from Sephora. This one has a nice scent, but it's way too strong, so I don't like it. I have not tried any of these other ones. Daisy by Marc Jacob, that's another popular one, but it's not my favorite scent in the world. What else do you want? Oh. Prada Ocean Loop. Thing is, I have to spray these in order to smell them, but I don't want to spray them because then my room's gonna stink up. Chloe again. Like 4 Chloe samples. I don't know what to do with them. This Ellis Brooklyn Florist. And this one is Versace for Home Dylan Blue. I think I remember smelling this one in stores. I don't actually like this one. But I have it here, so whatever. Yes, let's put these away so that my closet can go back to smelling nice. I did tweet, right? I did, yeah. Okay. So the next thing on the list is drinking a cup of water. Alright. Move on to the merch. This one isn't quite considered merch, but I do collect stationery. So I ended up buying... So when I was in Osaka, so during this Japan trip, I went to Osaka, Kyoto, and Tokyo. I spent about a week in Osaka, and then... No. I spent like 4 or 5 days in Osaka, and then the rest of the time in Tokyo, with 1 day while I was in Osaka being a day trip to Kyoto. So in Osaka, when we were on our last day in Osaka, we were wandering around the shopping street in Dotonbori. I think it was Dotonbori. And there's a store called U Arts, which sells a lot of stationery stuff. So I had the intention when going to Japan to get a lot of stationery, but I ended up buying like none, to be honest. Like, I think these are the only 2 like stationery items that I bought while I was in Japan. So I bought these 2 fountain pen inks because I do have fountain pens. I have the maybe I can dig them out. Give me a sec. Right, here we go. So, I have 2 fountain pens. One of them is this one here. They're both by TWSBI. I really like this brand, if only because they do have the the see-through panel where you can see how much ink you have in the pen. So for TWSBI, these 2 are the only fountain pens that I have. And I adore them a lot, and I kind of want to buy more fountain pens, but I also do not use them as often as I would like, which I cannot justify buying more pens, right? Especially because I have so many inks here, and I think I want to get one more in the medium-sized nib though. Right now, I have these 2 pens. This one is the fine nib, so it's very, very fine, right? It writes very, very thinly, right? This one is the broad one. So this one is the broad. It's mainly, I bought this one so I can use shimmer inks, right? So this one, if you write with it, you can see the difference, right? I don't know if... There we go. You can't really see it like this up. There we go. But you can see the difference, right? The difference in sizing. Which way is it? I'll show you that camera. There we go. So the difference in sizing in terms of the nibs. The top one is the fine nib. It is, I think, 0.5 or 0.2. free. I don't know if it's the fine or the extra fine that I have, but regardless, the nib is very fine, very good for writing. The broad one, also good for writing, but it is more formulated for being able to use shimmers, which is what I like. Need to clean this. But yeah, so are the pens that I have, and I enjoy collecting fountain pen inks and using those inks. So the ink that I use the most is actually this one here, the Pilot Blue ink. So it's just the regular blue ink, right? Good for writing and comes in like this bulk size. So this is what I currently have filled up in this TWSBI Jade Eco pen. This is the Eco one, I think, right? Yeah, this one was like a limited edition one. And it was my first fountain pen. So I got this one because it was like a really pretty green color, and green is like my favorite color, right? As can be, like, if you can't already tell by the desk mat and my overlay. But yeah. So it's the one that I use the most, and it's the only non-shimmer ink that I have right now. Mainly because I use this mostly for when I study. So, or use this ink for when I study. So that's what I'm using right now. And then I got this one at the same time as I bought this Pilot Blue ink. I don't have this one loaded right now. It is the Kyo no Oto number 11. I can't pronounce the R sound. Ruriiro. I can't. I just can't. It's like a tongue twister. Oh my gosh. Ruriiro. Yeah, so this one is a really nice shimmer ink. I can't open the... There we go. When in doubt, pull out the tweezers. That's how you open it. If I can open it. There we go. No, tweezers always work. Oh, this is a dark blue ink. Dark blue bordering on purple ink with silver shimmers. Right? It's a very, very pretty color. And here, let's take a look. Not that it matters because you can't see shit with this quality camera. But yeah, this is a really, really pretty ink. And oh, mold is double check here because I bought this ink quite a while ago. But it is taking me a really long time to get through them, obviously because I don't use my fountain pens as often. I do my Bujo, but I've been kind of neglecting that as of lately. Mainly because of work and how tired I am. But I'm trying to make an effort, guys. I'm trying to make an effort. So, those two inks, I actually had... Oh, I just noticed one of my standees fell. So that's what fell. Okay. Yeah, so I had the color samples. But I don't want to get my notebook right now. So anyways, I had the color samples to show you. I mean, I did show you this one when I was writing it on the paper. The one that I currently have loaded in this broad pen is this one here. It is a limited edition one from Ferris Wheel Press called the Rippling Pond. It's a really nice light blue color that has like a little bit of... Come on, any day now. Can out? Oh my gosh. There we go. There we go. So this one comes in a really, really cute little pack. Why? What is going on? Ande? Oh, let me... Okay, there we go. What the hell is this packaging? Anyways. So this one, it comes in a really cute... Look at how cute this is. This is adorable. I don't know if you can really see it, but here is the logo for Ferris Wheel Press. If I hold it up to the light, you can sort of see a little bit. Wow, look at that. Ferris Wheel Press, and then there's like little stars along the edges of the bottle. It's so cute. But regardless, look at this side. It's so adorable, and look, the golden cap as well is like a really nice touch. So this one has like silver in this one. So this one is the one that I have loaded in here right now, and it's a really light blue with like some shimmer, right? Adorable. Love it to death. Such a nice... I've always really... One of the main reasons why I got fountain pens, other than the fact that I really like fountain pens, is mainly because of Ferris Wheel Press itself. Their packaging is phenomenal. Like, if there's one thing that will get me wanting to buy something, it is the Ferris Wheel Press packaging. And I want to collect those colors, but I don't use my inks fast enough to justify being able to buy them. Like, look at this packaging. Look at how nice it is. Like, not only is it like freaking hollow shiny, but the imagery on it. Look at that. Look at that. Like, what is this? Look at how nice. Crazy. Oh, it's a green pink shimmer with high shading. Nice. Anyways, these two. When I was in Osaka at UArts, I stumbled across these and ended up buying them. Oh my god. Again. And ended up buying these inks because they are a lot cheaper than if I were to buy like these ones in person, unfortunately. So I got each of these for like 20 bucks only. And they're really nice colors. I looked at them at the product sampling and I was like, oh shit, I need to get these. So I ended up buying them. These ones are cat themed, by the way. The Neko no Te ink. Iro. Wait, look the same? Oh, Jiro and Nana. Not that I know what the difference is, but you can kind of see the colors for the ones that I bought here. So this one is like a really nice pink with like, I think, gold or silver shimmer. And this is a green with gold shimmer. And here are their oh, oops. Here are their bottles. Look at that. These are so nice. You can sort of see the shimmers here before they sink when I turn them. Very pretty. So they're a really nice green and pink color. Very different from all the 3 shades of blue that I have, which is very nice. And this one has a cat paw on it. The UArts the UArts store had a lot of cat themes, I've noticed. And they also did sell fountain pens as well. What I was mainly interested in was the dip pens, because I do actually own one dip pen, but I wanted like the thicker edge for their dip pen, like the thicker tip. But those ones were selling for like 100 something, and I'm kind of regretting not buying one because it's really hard to find those kind of dip pens with that thickness for the tip. I don't use dip pens often because they are a bit of a hassle for me to clean when I use them, but there's just something really nice about being able to use those. And I prefer having the thicker, broad pens for dip pens than I do having the thin one that I have right now. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for what I bought for stationery. And then now we can actually move on to merch. Just move everything again. Okay, so I don't actually know where I should start, so I'll just grab what's within reach and then we'll go from there. So one of the things I bought, posters. So this is the one that you see on top right here. This is, I actually have like 4 posters in here. I'm not going to open it because I don't actually know if I can roll it back up without crinkling it. So it's just gonna stay in this. So this is the Trip series poster for Crazy Bee. I have the album itself, the limited edition album, but I didn't get any of the add-ons or the extras, so I didn't get the badges and I didn't get this poster either. But I do actually, here, I'll show you actually. Let me just go grab it. Yeah, so when you, for the Trip albums, when they did the pre-orders, I got mine off of the, I think it was it Animate? No. I forgot what service I used, but, so when I pre-ordered it, I pre-ordered it on basically the day that it came out, just a couple hours after it came out, last year. So I pre-ordered it and I got the limited edition album, which comes in this really, really cute little briefcase looking one. They all kind of look like this because it is symbolizing Trip, which is the theme. When you pre-order it, from certain places you do get the extra freebie as bonus. The poster was supposed to be one of them, but I did not get it. I guess it's because it was limited quantity and when I ordered it, it was just all gone, I guess. But I also did not manage to get the badges either, unfortunately. The square badge. But I did get the limited edition ones do come with the photo card. Look at how nice this is. Look at this. It's like a little briefcase. Little suitcase. So when you open it, this is the jacket. And then when you open it, look at it. Look at it. Look at how nice this is. The packaging. Crazy Bee. Branded. This looks like a passport, but it's actually the lyric book. The lyric book for... I think this one is just for the... Yeah, so it's for the anniversary song. So you got Brand New Stars, you got Walk With Your Smile, Fusionic Stars, and then you have Surprising Thanks and One With One. It has the breakdown of who says what, like whose line is whose in the songs, and they packaged it. And because the theme of the climax series, the climax events was like Trip, it looks like a passport. It's so cute. This one is the rest of the lyrics for the rest of the songs in the album. So you have everything that they had until climax, and then their solos. So, you know, oh my gosh, so cute. This one, it was the freebie, the ticket thing for when the Starry Live. Was it the Starry Live or Cast Live? I did not go obviously because I was not in Japan. So, but I still have that paper. And then these ones. This is the actual album itself. It's where they... It looks like a little metro subway map. It's so cute. And it even shows you the... Look at this. Can't really read it because my camera, again, is quality garbage. But it's the track list that they listed. So here starts with Na 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 Summer Night Beat, and it just keeps going until Crazy Anthem and their solos. This white line here, it's the anniversary songs. Then when you open it, you get 2 CDs. So this one is a special disc. I think it's only... They're pretty much just comments from Crazy Bee. Oh shit. Shit, you can see my face. I hope you didn't see that. Yeah. It's basically just comments from Crazy Bee in this specific disc. And then this is the actual disc itself that shows you all the with all the songs. Even that looks so nice. Like, we even have the location indicator right there. That's so cute. So there's that. And then in the trip limited series itself, have a nice trip. So cute. You get this. And this is their ID cards. So I have all 4 of them. So that's the only thing I got when I pre-ordered the Trip album. Which is kind of unfortunate because I kind of really did want the badges as well as the poster. But, you know, I found this poster in store, so that's still a win for me, honestly. And then the other posters I have, so when I was in Japan at the time, when you went to the ES store, which I did go 3 times, I think. No, twice. I actually went 3 times. I went to the ES store like 3 times. The ES store in Akihabara. So when you go there, they were having this campaign where you could, if you bought over 2,000 yen? 2,000? Yeah, if you bought over 2,000 yen's worth of goods, they would give you a free poster. So I have the Utakata Night Dance. I have... And it was for like the recent songs that they have, right? For OnStars. The recent events. So they had for Crazy Bee Utakata Night Dance, which I got. And then Ira's Sunny Side Trip. Sunny Side Summer Trip song. So I have that poster as well. And then I have Undead's Swinging Paraneria as well. I don't actually know what I will do with the Undead one, but I do like the song and I do like Undead, so I'll probably just end up keeping it. I don't know if I will switch out the posters in my room. So as a side note, for the posters in my room, I actually frame them instead of pinning them to the wall because I don't want to like accidentally destroy them in any way if I have to like use pin or tape. So I ended up framing them. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have like 6 frames on my wall. I'm probably going to switch out at least 2 of them. And then for the last one, I don't actually know where I'm gonna put this poster, to be honest. But I'll figure that out. Pretty big poster, I think. I wonder if it fits the frame that I have above my bed. But yeah, so I have that. So this, I actually have the Crazy Bee one, but I actually have another Trip album as well, and that's right, you guessed it. I have Alkaloids. To be honest, I don't know what happened. When they released the pre-order for this, I blacked out. And the next day I know I have it. So, yeah, I have 2 Trip albums. Alkaloid and Crazy Bee. Because, again, I am Loki and Alka Kure... Oh shit, oh, I almost dropped it. I'm an Alka Kure P, honest. Unfortunately. Low-key. So, it is what it is. Anyways, next merchandise that I have, let me put this over here. Like that. There we go. I guess keeping on the topic of albums, I do have these ones as well, which I bought. Starting off with the Cafe Cinnamon collections. I own every single Cafe Cinnamon one because these are really good to listen to while you're doing work. I keep these on in the background. Right now I have number 5 in my computer, I think. Yeah, I have this one loaded in my computer right now. But I have every single one of them except volume 3, I think. Yeah, I think I have everything except Volume 3 because it was a lot of songs that I personally did not listen to. But Cafe Cinnamon ones, I think they're the ones that I am going to be continuously collecting from now on. But aside from that, other albums that I have is actually this one right here. I was looking everywhere for the Sake of Love ones because not only, you know, the jacket itself, but I actually really love the Sake of Love song. Even if a lot of people say that the event story itself was kind of questionable, but the song itself is just really good, and I adore it, if only because it is an Alka Kre song. So I was looking everywhere for this because they weren't selling this in Tower Records or Animate, and I managed to, at the end of my trip, stumble upon it, and I was like, I don't care how much it is, I'm gonna get it. I kind of wish I also got the postcard as well, but this, just having this on its own is good enough for me, honestly. The chances of me... oh my god, I just noticed this! Look, it's them! Look, it's all of them! Okay, but yeah, the chances of me actually listening to this, taking it out and listening to it is very low because I think it only has like 4 tracks. But look at how nice this is! The CD itself looks nice, but look, the lyric book is so pretty. Let me take this out for you and show you. Like, look, it's kind of hollow, if you can tell. Not really hollow, but it has like the shiny foil texture. So for Alkaloid, obviously it is blue. Look at that. Blue and then gold for Crazy Bee. It lists their names. Then when you open it, Sake of Love, Alkaloid, and Crazy Bee. And then it opens out like this. Alkaloid, Crazy Bee. These are also hollow, by the way. Or, you know, whatever. And then it comes with their songs. So you have Sake of Love in the middle, right here. Look at that. Genius. Sake of Love. Across the Universe. And Foolish Alien. Fantastic. I love this to death. It's just so nice. Look at that. The packaging? Crazy. Yeah, I was looking for this everywhere because I didn't manage to actually pre-order it. I was watching it all the time on the website that I was ordering through, but I think it was like CD Japan that I ordered it from. Yeah, CD Japan. So I was watching for it, but it just never uploaded, so I never managed to go and purchase it. Which is unfortunate, but at least I managed to find it here, right? They weren't selling it in Animate, and they weren't selling it in Tower Records, so I was like desperate. Speaking of the ES store, I did buy the blind boxes for the manju, and look at who I rolled. Look at him. So I only own 3 manju. 2 of them I got on this trip, and then 1 of them I bought last year. So last year, I have the Himiru one. I have the Himiru manju. And then this year, I managed to roll Rine, surprisingly, when I went to the ES store and bought their little blind box. However, the thing is that my 3rd manju is actually also Rine. So when I was in Osaka, I stumbled upon one of the manjus for him for a really cheap price. It was like so surprising because usually the Rine, his character price is like hiked up exponentially. He's a really popular character. So, you know, in Japan they do have character taxes. So because of that, he is usually super duper expensive. I have never seen one of his manjus for less than $20. For less than 2,000 yen, which is crazy. But this one I managed to find for only like 700, and I was like, shit, that's a steal. So I bought it. And then I went to the ES store, and then I was like what was I feeling? I was trying to rack up enough just to get enough for the poster. And then somehow I ended up with enough to get 2 posters in my first trip. So he was one of the contributors for it. And I don't know. The thing is that only Rine and Himiru were in that manju blind box, along with a few others. And I was like, let's take my chances. And then I rolled him, and I was like, oh shit. What am I supposed to do with 2 Manjus of him? It's okay. More Renes. More Renes. My love. We'll put him right here. And sit right here. There we go. What else do I have? So, I have these ones. These little standees. I kind of wish I got Rene's matching one for this one, but he was so expensive for these little sit-down ones, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's too cute. I managed to find this one for really cheap, which is why I have him. These two, they were a little bit on the expensive side, but they're matching. So how can I say no to that, right? Look, they're matching in their yukata or kimonos or whatever. They're so cute. Oh my gosh. I adore them. And gacha-wise, gacha. So I did quite a bit of gachapon, but most of them was mainly for like little trinkets and gifts for my family. So the only ones I really kept are these ones. This one is a little One Piece cat clip. This one I saw and I was like really cute. The gacha select, basically the character pool for it was like Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Ace, and I think there's one more character that I really liked. I don't know if it was Law or Sabo, but all the characters I would have been happy with no matter who I got. So, which is why I rolled on this. Ended up getting the poster boy. Because, you know, One Piece is one of those series that is really dear to me. I love it to death. It's something that I grew up watching and I still watch it all the time. Or, well, recently I have not, but it is something that I love. And I do plan to catch up at some point because I did hear it is ending soon. So there's that. And then another thing is actually this little light stick. So last year I got a little star-shaped one. This year I managed to get this little heart one, a little pen light. I love these little light sticks. I don't really turn them on, but I do have them as like part of the display on my shelves. But with gacha, so you know how OnStars has those little clips for gacha? I have 3 of them. So I actually rolled these 2 when... So in these gachapons for these clips, I only ever seen the gachapon machine once, and that was in one of the stores close to where I was staying in Tokyo. So I rolled both Mama and Kohaku from the gachapon, and then I ended up buying the Himuru for really cheap as well, because I saw him in the store. I kind of want the Rine one as well, but he was super expensive and there's no way I was gonna be able to get him in the gachapon machines, so something for the future maybe. If they're still around when I come by next year, or whenever I next visit Japan, we'll see. I'll literally go back to the store, that same store, just to go roll this if they still have it. Because these are really cute, right? Look at them, the little hair clips. Other hair clips I got these little Miffy ones. Miffy is really cute. I don't usually wear these stuff outside, but I do wear them around the house to just keep my bangs out of my face. So that's what these clips are for. Other merch I bought, not OnStars, but I did buy this. So I don't know how obvious I made it before, but I am a Niji fan. I don't actually usually watch the JP side of Niji, but when I do, there are 2 specific VTubers that I watch, and 2 livers that I watch, and one of them is Sera Dazzlegarden, and the other one is Watarai Hibari-san. They are both my JP Oshis when it comes to streaming. I don't watch their streams as often because I am really busy these days and I can only watch my Kami Oshi, which, by the way, is... He just got a second outfit, and I did buy his anniversary one, his anniversary standee as well. So I have this. I do have a... So yeah, so when I was in Japan, Claude... So Claude is like basically my Kami Oshi at this point. I adore him to death. He is such an amazing person. An amazing liver. And I really, really look up to him. I went to Japan with the intention of getting more of his merch, but he was basically non-existent. I did not see any merch from TTT at all, except for one time when I went to one of the stores in, I think it was Ikebukuro, and I saw the TTT. I saw Kunai's Pasha's photo cards, whatever you want to call them. But I did not see anything for Claude at all, which is insane. Sera is one of the first Vault Action ones. I usually put his streams on in the background if I'm working on something and I just need something for background noise. He has a very, very soothing voice, which I like, which is why I do have his standee here. As for Hibari, Watarai-san, Hiba, his merch is insanely overpriced. I was trying to find a standee everywhere without it being like cash money, and I found none. Like, not only was it like not the standees that I wanted, but it's like he's so expensive, it's insane. One standee like this is like 3,000 yen, and I was like, no way. I cannot spend that much on just a single acrylic standee. I cannot justify that at all. I did buy a little keychain for Hiba. It's one of the early cafe collabs that they had, I think. I remember watching that stream where they announced that one, the merch for that, but I don't remember how long ago it was. But it was like a little cafe charm that he had. I don't actually know where I put it. I was looking everywhere for that before stream to show you guys, but I just could not find it, which is why my stream was delayed by quite a bit. I need to ask my cousin if I accidentally put it in the bag that I gave them with all their little goodies, because I literally, it's not in any of the places that I put all my other merches, especially for like keychains. Really, really hope I didn't lose it, because I paid good money for that, and it's really, really cute. It was one of the keychains that I really, really wanted when I first saw it, so... the hell did I put it though? I'm really, really curious. But anyways, not really anything important, but any Ado fans, I did go to Kurasushi a few times and got they were doing a collab. Ado was doing a collab with Kurasushi, and I managed to get these magnets or whatever. So there's that. Hang on a sec. Sorry, my aunt just gave me a smoothie. Vegetable smoothie, green smoothie. I drink these pretty often, like every other day. Drink your vegetable, kids. Honestly, it looks kind of scary because it's green, but it's actually pretty good. It's just spinach, pineapple, and ice and lime. That's pretty much it. Very, very good and very healthy for you. Yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, I had a little He Buddy keychain, but I have no idea where I put him, honestly. He's not in any of the places I put all my other merch, so I'm kind of wondering what the hell happened to him. Yeah, other stuff. I do have... I mean, when I went to Donkey, they had these little pass cards for gacha. I ended up getting a little cinema roll one, but I don't think I'll actually end up using this for anything. Actually don't know what to do with it. Because I really just wanted this part, the little bungee cord keychain, for my own pass card, because I do have a different pass card holder that I use that I actually love a lot more than this one. This one feels really flimsy and thin, and it's not something that I actually really like, unfortunately. Other merch I got. I managed to find this one. It's the Twinkle Arcana stand for OnStars. So this is the Himeru's one. I managed to find this for like only 400 yen. That's $4 if you were to convert it to like Canadian dollars. And it's like the flowing sand, right? You see the glitter particles in the background? So usually these ones are pretty damn expensive, but I somehow managed to find Himeru's one for only 400, and I was like, damn. I got so lucky with this, and it's like basically in pristine condition. I was looking at it when I was before I bought it to see why it was so cheap, but I can't see anything wrong with it at all. It's just so good. So there's that. And then another thing I bought, not really merch, but it's like Japan has the whole oshikatsu culture, as can be seen by all the merch. So for this, I bought this little pouch to use, for when, you know, for whatever reason. I guess I could just put something here like a standee or whatnot. You just slip them in, like so, and then you can just bring them everywhere you go to show them off, right? So I bought this. I bought it in yellow because Crazy Bee is yellow theme. I don't actually know what I'll put in it yet or where I'll hang it. But you know, that's another thought for the future, right? And continuing on with oshikatsu culture, so I actually bought this one. I bought this little pouch at 3 coins. 3 coins is like a home store or whatever, home goods store, and they sell a lot of different things. But yeah, they also have this. Right now this is how I'm storing it because I'm just like hanging it as is. But they're like the little keychains, right? They're like the keychain carabiners that they sold at 3 coins. So they come in a set of 3 for these ones, so that you can just like hang like other keychains off of it. Like if you were to hang this off of here, you can just hang it like that. And then, you know, it would be, you know, you can just hang multiple of them stuff off of it at a time because it is like large enough for it. So I bought multiple of these. I have the blue, yellow, pink, and red set to represent all of Crazy Bee. But I also have this little cat one. This cat one is actually the gacha one. I got this in the gachapon. Look, blue for Himeru. I got this one in the gachapon, and I did roll a black one as well, but I gave that one to my cousin because she is a Ritsu P. So I gave that one to her. But yeah, I don't actually know what I'm gonna do with all of these. I kind of impulse bought them on a whim. I mean, I'll definitely use it to like put all my other keychains on that I hang on like my bags and stuff, but I have no reason to have this many of them, to be honest. So I will have to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do with that later on. Another thing I have is this. I think this is one of the newer merch that they just dropped. It's like a ticket holder shaped like a ticket. So I have Renee's one that I found in stores. I mean, as a secondhand. They did have other ones as well. I did see Himiru's in stores, and I kind of regret not buying him because I thought you could just kind of get them everywhere at Animate, but I only stumbled upon Himiru's once, and that was in a place that I could not go back to, unfortunately, because it was, I think I saw him in Osaka. But for Rene's one, I saw him by chance in a secondhand store, and I was like, I have to get him, because actually his Have You Been Naughty or Nice card is my favorite card out of all of his cards. And like the flambe, look at him. He's winking. I love him. That's my husband. But yeah, so I bought this one on a whim, and it's like a ticket holder shaped like a ticket. So you can put a ticket in the back here, one of the OnStars tickets, and then you can bring that everywhere with you and just like show it off, right? One on the front, one on the back. I don't actually know where I'm gonna put this one either because it is quite big. Like, it's the size of my hand. It's quite big, so I don't actually know where to put it. So I've just kind of been hanging this in my closet with the rest of this, with the rest of the care binders. Anyways, my throat, because I'm drinking the smoothie, it's probably going to die faster. So I'm gonna try and speed run the rest of it. I was going to show you guys pictures that I took on my trip, but did not have time to upload them to my computer, so I don't have anything right now. Actually, before I show you the other miscellaneous stuff, I guess I'll just show you. So I have the Pasha boxes. These ones the Pasha boxes I bought last year actually, so I don't. So these ones are not like, they're not new. I'm just using them as storage at this point. So this one, actually, oh shit. You don't see those prices. So these are actually gifts that I bought for my cousins. One of them is a Ritsu P, while the other one is a Tsukasa P. So I bought them, these little ones, as gifts for Christmas. This one I got in the Gachapon. My other cousin, their brother, he really likes Yuru Camp, so I just rolled on it. I don't know anything about Yuru Camp, so I don't actually know if he likes this person, but that's what he has. I do have some other gifts for them as well. My male cousin, the one that likes Yuru Camp, he really likes Grand Blue Fantasy, so I bought him a little shot glass, gacha shot glass that I saw in stores. I didn't get the character that he really loves, unfortunately. But I think he will appreciate anything Grand Blue at this point because it is so hard to find their merchandise. Other things I have, I can show you this. So this is just so you're aware, this box is not full of stuff I've bought. Sorry, I like keeping these. I mean, it is stuff I've bought, but it's not everything I bought on this trip. This thing is just the packaging for the cards that I bought, the CN cards that I bought. So like, I do have like all these CN Monsters cards that I bought. I bought like 30 of these ones because actually that's a lot more than 30 no matter how you look at it. But these are the Chinese limited edition ones for the Pashas. So I bought these ones a while back, and I've just kind of been storing them. I do plan to sell all the cards that I don't use or want. Sell all the cards I don't want, but it's gonna take me a little bit of time to do that because I, one, need to figure out how to do shipping, and two, also figure out prices. But yeah, so these are all the Pashas that I had from a long time ago, so I'm not gonna show you those. But I do need to dig out some stuff later, because I am going to give some to my cousins. Especially they're like Knights Peas, so I'm just gonna give them the Knights stuff. Like this Tsukasa she really wanted, I'm gonna give her this one as well. Give them Izumi, give them Arashi, give them the Ritsu, and every other, you know, I mean, I'll give them Hiyori as well. I have a Hiyori dupe right here, so there's 2 of them. So I'm gonna give them one of them because one of them really used to like Hiyori, but not as much anymore, I guess. give them the arashis. That's me. Yeah. So I am going to sell a majority of these ones and keep only the ones that I love. But that's gonna take me a while, 'cause I do have a lot of patches I do want to sell and some other merch as well. But it's gonna take me a while to do that. But yeah, in terms of what I bought on this trip, it's these ones right here, plus this ticket. This ticket is something I don't really need. Honestly, they were selling this at the Starry Symphony for the first light. This is the one that I couldn't go to, because like the one that you saw in my trip package, the trip album. So they gave me the raffle for that, but I could not go to it because I wasn't in Japan at that time. But I really, really wanted the merch for this. This ticket is just so pretty. Like, not only is it hollow, but it just looks so nice. Look at that. And look, it's Himuru. So I have that ticket. Other things I bought, I did buy the musical teas when I was at the Cafe Cinnamon. I did visit Cafe Cinnamon. I do have pictures. I will probably show you those next week or next time, or maybe I'll just post them online. I'm not really sure. But when I went to Cafe Cinnamon, I did buy their musical teas because I am really curious about the taste of it. I really like tea in general. I drink green tea every single day. But I really do want to get more into trying different flavor teas. I don't know if I'll like flavor teas, honestly, because sometimes they are too sweet, but I mainly just got these for the postcards, honestly. But also because I want to know what kind of tea flavors that they have, right? So they do have little blurbs here. I think Kohaku did this one, and I think this one was Tatsumi who did the description for their teas. But yeah, look at these ones. They're so nice. Other thing I bought, I only bought one Pasha pack, which is this one. They're clear cards, so I ended up, I think it comes with, oh sorry, I bought two of them. And I ended up getting these ones right here. So I got, for the 5 stars, I got Izumi and I got Himuru. I'm probably going to give this Izumi to my cousins and then sell the rest of these other than Nikki. Because I don't really have a need for these clear cards. I really just wanted to try and get the Himuru, which I did get, surprisingly. Which is good. But yeah, I'll probably sell these ones for like $1 each or something like that. And then other ones that I bought. So I bought this Himuru card. This one is a Chinese exclusive, but I did not manage to buy this one. Is this a Chinese exclusive? I feel like this was the Patty 3 one. Regardless, this one is, yeah, actually, I think they are Chinese exclusive. So this one's a Chinese exclusive. I bought this one because, you know, Chinese exclusive. Look, and it's nice and hollow, right? So why not buy it, right? This one, it's similar to the ones that I have in this pack, this deck here, but I didn't manage to roll him, so I bought him. Rine, same one as the last one. This one, you know, very nice. Tatsumi, this is my favorite Tatsumi card in, like, forever. Forever. This is my favorite Tatsumi no matter what. His Chaleur one is so good. So I bought this one. Couldn't resist. Sopping Wet Cat, Kaname. This is also a Chinese exclusive, I know that. Yeah. I saw this and I was like, I have to get him. Obligado, I actually already have this one, but I wanted to have one just for collection purposes. Because I did actually make a rosette for that. Let me show you. So I did make this. So this is something that you can like just hang up, right? So I need to add the chain for it, but I basically made this just to like show off and hang my Pasha, right? I need to decorate it still, with like the little charms and maybe a bow or something, but I don't have those charms on hand. I did buy a few in Japan, but they're not specifically for Obligato themed, so I'm not sure if I'll use those ones. But yeah, because I used the Obligato, the original Pasha that I got in like for this rosette, I wanted to get one purely for collection purposes, so that's what I have right here. Because I do collect all of the Crazy Bee Pashas, or as much as I can. This 4-star of him is one of my favorite ones. So I just look at him, so wistful, so beautiful. Lucky Bunny. This one I was looking everywhere for something that was like decent priced, and I finally managed to find one. And oh my god, Lucky Bunny, I have his SCR for this one in game, and it's like the most beautiful thing in the world. I lost my mind when they dropped that one. These ones, the Ritsus and the Tsukasas, I bought these as gifts as well, so I'm going to give those to my cousins. And then I bought a little Seraph one too as well. This one is just really pretty, and I was like, decent price. It's Sarah. He's an angel. Why not, right? So that's what I have here. Away. Oh. Yeah, I just use these Pasha boxes as like storage now, because I have way too much at this time, and I don't know what to do with them. And I don't really want to get rid of them, so I'm just hanging on to them. Alright, next one, and probably the last thing I'll show you in terms of merch. For this one, I bought a lot of buttons this year. I don't know why, but I did. So, here's what we're gonna do. So, this Soma, I actually got in a gachapon machine. There was this random, in Akihabara, this gachapon machine that was just putting out random OnStars items. I managed to get a Soma, which is okay. I like Soma. He is my son. I bought this one, both Seraph and Hibari. I think these ones were White Day, they're buttons, so I'm probably gonna make rosettes for these, just to like hang around my room or something like that. And then all of, as you can tell, so limited edition Rine. This is the Chinese exclusive. It's a little bigger. Lucky Bunny. I had to get this. Nothing's stopping me from getting him. But these two were so expensive. Including Crazy Anthem as well. Crazy Anthem was so hard to get. I was trying to roll for it, but I just could not get it. So I was like, damn it. Gotta buy it. Romantic Date. One of my favorite Himerus. And then, you know, Himeru's Crazy Anthem one. I love this one. He's so cute. And then this one is probably my favorite 4-star for him in general. I think this is his black ensemble, the free black and gray outfit that he has. He's so cute. Look, you can't see it right now, but he's blushing, right? He's so cute. This is where I think in this story Rine is calling him different nicknames. He is like, don't call me Meru Meru, and then Rine gave him a whole bunch of other nicknames, and then he's just like, just go back to Meru Meru. It's so cute. And the heart badge. Heart badge is so cute. I can't say this is my favorite Himeru, but since it's Himeru, I'm gonna love him regardless. And then... hold on a sec. I had more than this. Where did I put them? Is it in the other box? Hang on. I forgot I had another box. Okay. Guys, I found it. I was so confused because I was like, I'm pretty sure I had more than this, but like, guys, I found it. Oh, right. Let me open these ones too so I can show you. So I did gamble on a lot of buttons this year. I don't know why. I just did. These ones are the sake of love ones. So let me just actually put these ones away first. Anyway, so I gambled actually a lot on the sake of love. Anyways, here, let me show you. These are all the buttons that I gambled on. Oh, also, I found it. I found him. I was wondering where I put him, and then I realized, oh shit, he is with my... he's with all these buttons. And I was like, no wonder why I couldn't find him. Yeah, I have the... here's the little Hibari charm that I was talking about earlier. That I just could not find, no matter what. Here, AGF 2022. Look at how cute he is! He's so cute. Yeah, so I have this little charm of Hibari. It's the only Hibari that I have. So I don't know where I'm gonna put him yet, but I'll think about it. And then... the metal charm, I have a Wataru metal charm for OnStars. This is the one you can get in the gacha pawn as well. They didn't have any of the like Alcacare, but I figured I'd just give it a shot anyways, because you know, why not? I had some coins, so that's what I did. But yeah. Anyways, let's sort these out so we can show you. I've already opened them, so I know what's in them, but I'll show you what I have. This is Idle Side July. Love, Take a Love Again. This is 2023 Winter. The recent one. I only got one of those. And these ones are 2023 Winter. Idle Side and... wait, what's... hey, Winter. I think one of them is Idle and Offside. Right. I also got this one. The event badge. I was looking everywhere for these ones. Because they're just really, really cute. And like, you know, there's just something irresistible about these little event badges. You know? It's the ones you see in-game and it's just like, listen, I have to get it. So I have Ariadne. So these ones, these are also event badges. So they are the same as these ones. I did gacha them. I bought this one last, I think. And then I gacha'd these ones. So let's show you what I got, right? So this first one. And then this one. So I got really, really lucky with these. So these are the climax ones. So I have shoes, Les Fleurs de Tom. But I also... can you believe this? I can't believe I gacha'd this. Crazy Anthem. No way. Bro, I was shaking when I unboxed this one and I was like, oh shit, there's no way I got Crazy Anthem. It's crazy. Like, I was really, really hoping for it, but I can't believe I actually managed to gacha it. My gacha rolls were actually really, really good this year. Last year, they were pretty fucking garbage. Which is pretty sad, honestly. Oh. Jeez, I can't close. Oh. I'm gonna put these away until I can figure out what the hell I want to do with them. I don't know where I'm gonna put them. I can't put them in my Ita bag because my Ita bag's pretty full. But I maybe might be able to find my hang them somewhere if I reorganize my merch shelf. This one, I think I was trying to get Kaoru. Because you know, this scout for him is really actually very good. Cross scout. I ended up getting Yuta though. So I'm gonna sell this one. I'm not a Twink fan, honestly. Unfortunately, so I'm gonna sell that one. So there's that one. These ones, I think this one had romantic date in it, so I was trying to get Hoke's romantic date. Because that one is actually my favorite Hoke card. But I ended up getting Stella Totora, and then what is this one? I completely forgot what I rolled. Oh, Kuro's I forgot what their song was called. Something Golden Stage. But there's that. I'm going to sell these two as well. I'm not really a hard Akatsuki P. I only really like Soma, honestly, but I do like the other two as well, but I don't know. I don't want to collect characters that I'm not producing for. These ones, I forgot which one these are, but I have whichever HE this one is. And then Shinobu. This is his black ensemble. I'm gonna sell these ones as well. These ones, I don't remember why I bought these ones, but I guess I just did it just because. So I have Chappie. Going to sell this one as well. And then I have Hiro. I'm actually going to keep this one. Alka P again. So I'm going to keep his Sunny Trips Summer one. This is really cute. I believe they already have those out. Let's see. So these Sake of Love ones, they are only Alka-Kure because again, it's Sake of Love. But they did throw in both the bloomed and unbloomed version of their can badges. Of their CGs. So I have Kohaku unbloomed. I have Rine unbloomed, which is, you know, good enough for me. But I kind of really wished I got his bloomed one. I don't think I got it in these rolls. I have Nikki unbloomed. And then I have Kohaku bloomed. And Hiro bloomed. So, you know, I have all these ones. I unfortunately did not get any Himerus, but the fact that I got almost all crazy B except for Hiro was kind of crazy. So there's that. I'm going to keep all of these, I think. Yeah, I'm most likely going to keep all of these. Because crazy B and Hiro. Put these away until I can figure out what to do with them. And then I have... what else do I have? I think that's it for the merch that I bought. Yeah, that was merch. Yeah, I think that's it that I have for merch. So here. Go on at it. Oh, whatever. I will figure that out later. Yeah, some other trinkets as well. So one of the things that I did was we did go visit some tourist places as well. So I went to Mount Hakone. During one of the days, we went on a day trip to Mount Hakone and saw, you know, Lake Ashi and in the distance Mount Fuji as well while on top of Mount Hakone. So we took the cable car up to get to the very top and then spent like an hour up there just waiting for just looking at the scenery as well as just waiting for the clouds to clear up so that maybe we can get a picture of Mount Fuji in the distance. We did manage to get it in the end, and I'll probably show you that next time as well. But yeah, my souvenir from Hakone was actually this box of cookies. I have the royal milk tea flavored Hakone Sanroku tea. So these ones are like the pressed butter sand cookies. They were very, very delicious, by the way. They came with 9, but I don't have anything in them right now, because I ate it all. Or rather my family ate it all, but I'm going to keep this box and probably just use this front piece as like a memento and use it for Bujo, because I loved Hakone. Like, not only because, you know, Run with the Wind Hakone is the highest mountain in the world, but it was a very, very memorable trip, and I do honestly want to go back to Hakone. Another thing, some other stuff that we visited was the, when I was in Osaka, we went to the aquarium, the Osaka Kaiyukan. This is my second time going. I went here, I brought my dad with me to see the Osaka Kaiyukan, and, you know, it was very, very worth. I love this aquarium so much. Aquariums are like one of my favorite places to go to, because there's just something about watching fish swim around underwater that is just so incredibly relaxing that, you know, I could just spend hours just staring at the tank, honestly. It's an amazing, profound feeling. And there's no other way to describe it. It's just, aquariums are one of my favorite places in the world. Another place we went to was Tokyo Skytree. Not much to say about it. It's just Skytree. You get a nice view of Tokyo, and that's about it. Not much different from like other towers in like other places around the world, but you know, a good one-time experience. Other places, so we went to here, Osaka Castle, Osaka-jo. Very, very beautiful, but way too many people. Good for a one-time thing, and probably I will never go back again, other than to just like maybe walk around the grounds, but I won't go to the actual castle itself. Because it's just way too crowded. Tokyo Museum, National Museum. I really enjoyed this place. I wish that my feet were not hurting and I wasn't with someone so that I can take more of my time walking through the aisles in the museum, but I liked this place a lot, honestly, and it was really great. Oh my god, they had the Wi-Fi password on the back the entire time. My god. Yeah, those are some of the major touristy places that we visited. Here are my keepsakes from some of the cafes I went to. Cafe Cinnamon. My sister-in-law was kind enough to give me the coasters so that I can save them. Can't really see this one because it's like, but it's in like embossed, right? There we go. But yeah, Cafe Cinnamon. Cafe Cinnamon. I'm probably gonna put those in my binder. Pumperin Cafe, it's my second time being there. I went last year as well, but I brought my cousin, my sister-in-law there because she really, really loves the Sanrio characters. We also did go to the Cinema Roll Cafe as well, which is really, really cute and adorable as well. I let her keep the coasters for that one. Other thing I went to get a fortune at Meiji Jingu. This one says, the spacious sky spans serene and clear, so blue above. Oh, that our soul would grow to become so open. So these fortunes are more like little pieces of advice, I guess. But, you know, they're really good advice, I think. So I think what this one is trying to tell me is that I will eventually grow to be more open. Because I know, as a person, I am very, very reserved and, to an extent. So, you know, I, like, with streaming itself, as I'm doing right now, it kind of helps me put myself out there and opens myself up a little bit more so that people can get to know me. I know I don't have an audience right now, but it's still the thought that counts, right? So that's what I'm doing here. So I hope that in the future... I mean, I know that fortunes are fortunes, but they also don't mean too much. But I think for this, for me, they do mean a lot. Because even last year's fortune that I got, it kind of did low-key come true as well. So my last year's one said I would get a job. I got a job. Like pretty much immediately after coming back from the trip. So this one... Although I'm not, like, superstitious or anything like that, it's very nice to have these things. And, you know, they do give good advice as well. So, this one, hopefully, like it says, I will grow to be more of an open person. And not so reserved. But yeah. Oh god. Throat. Before I end stream, I actually wanted to show you guys the overlay, a preview of the overlay I was working on. So I'll do it like this. I use Procreate, right, to make my overlays. Or oh shit, you can. I hope you didn't see my face. So here's what I'm doing. My last one was called Jade Dragon, so this current one that I have right now is called Jade Dragon. This one, just for the sake of not having overlap, I called it Jade Star. Right now, I only do have the Zatsu screen, as well as half of my logo. So right now, this is what I have for my overlay. Look at how nice that is in comparison to what I currently have. So with this overlay, I kind of learned what depth is when I was making it, and I did put a lot more effort into making the overlay itself and designing it. So for this one, I did like a Starry Night theme. I originally wanted to do a mountain, like Chinese ink mountain sort of theme, but I didn't really know how to draw that, so I was kind of just using the brushes that I had on hand to like make this. So a lot of it is pretty much just pure vectors, essentially, for the elements. But I think because of how I did it, it looks really, really cohesive, and I love it a lot. So depending on some other factors on what I will like the most, the color of the background itself might actually change. Right now I have it as a dark green, but I do have some other variants as well. So this is the dark green version, which I actually like the most, but I do also have this brighter version, as well as this slightly darker one as well. So here's the difference, right? So here, this is the one that I actually really like. So this dark version, this is the darkest one out of the 3. And then this light version, slightly lighter. The reason why I don't want to use this one is because I think it's slightly too bright. And then there is also this one too, which is basically feels like dawn. I might interchange the two depending on what I feel like, but I think for the most part, I am going to just stick with this dark colored theme. So that's what I have right now. This box, the chat box, is glowing. I will need to reconfigure it because I don't know how large I do want my avatar itself to be on this side of the screen. So depending on that, I actually have not tested it yet, so I will have to move this around once I do get around to doing that. But for now, this is what I have. And then as for my logo, I was thinking, new one that I want to do, it's a fan. So I do actually plan to animate this at some point. My idea for the animation is to have the clouds, and then have the fan snap open, and then my name just unfold over here. I only have the clouds and the fan right now. I just figured out the pattern on the fan itself, but I think I want to add something more in the background so it's not as plain. Just like a small, like barely there, see there, a barely see there pattern. But yeah, this is what I have right now. I do need to figure out the clouds itself because it does look a little bit, and also the colors as well. I'm only using the green as like a placeholder, but as of right now, this is what I have, and what I'm working on. So, and then after that, I need to of course figure out how to like animate it. It's been a while since I touched Sony Vegas, so I'm going to do part Sony Vegas, part Procreate animation when it comes to this. Probably mostly doing it all in Sony Vegas though, if only for like ease of animation flow. And because there is a lot more that I can do there, where here I would have to draw each individual frame, which is a little bit more troubling. But yeah, this is what I've been working on. This is the sneak preview that I have. So I hope you look forward to it. I do still need to make the starting screen as well as the ending screen. I don't know if I'm going to keep them the same as what I have right now, but we will see what I feel like doing about that in the future. No need for a game screen, I think, but I will probably redo this little, my little block here in the corner where I keep myself. So we will have to see what I will do that, because it really all just kind of depends on what my logo will look like, honestly. So that's the thing I'm gonna do last. Anyways, that's what I have. See my background there. Hope you did not see my face. So yeah, so that is what I have, and I think that's pretty much it. Let's move back to Zatsu. There we go. Okay, so that is all for today. This was an extra long stream, and probably the longest stream that I've done ever since starting my streaming journey. So yeah, I think that's where I will end it off today, mostly because my throat is struggling right now. Or actually no, my Stardew one was a little bit longer. If I keep going for like 5 more minutes, I'm probably gonna go over it, but my throat is not surviving right now, so I'm gonna have to end it. So, you know, that was a really fun stream, my first hand cam. Sorry for the camera quality, but my phone and my phone is usually better quality, but I think the program I'm using for the stream itself is not as great, so it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, that is all for today, so yeah, thank you so much for watching once again. As always, my name is Zen Ryosen, and I will see you next week. Yeah, bye-bye!